Previously, in the GodBreaking, our group of adventurers, making their way through the sulfurous wastes, the first level of hell, found that the only way that their best bet at retrieving Elwyn's soul was to make contact with the lord of this plane, the lord of this level, a devil of incredible power named Baron Vimric. He's the lord of Baal Sephyr and the city of Baal Sephyr, and the wearer of the Volto mask, the mask that binds all the other Stygian masks to itself, and the other masks are worn by the barons of the surrounding cities. This Baron, Baron Vimric, is, as of recently, unheard of. The rumors that you guys have been encountering have been that he is absent. Has not been active for months now. But you journeyed to see him anyway, so you made your way off west from the city of Dis, across the Way of Bones. To do so, you booked yourself passage on a caravan, a fast-moving caravan. It's a bunch of large bone-infused carts, all strung together and pulled by a dozen massive skeletal steeds. The conductor, or the driver of the caravan, was a particular devil named Craven, who accepted your presence on his caravan for a tidy price of 5,000 blood chips. And you guys made it off. You made your way across the Way of Bones. What you found, though, was that every journey across this passage has to pass through the realm of Scarvix, the great bone worm, and her minions. Her minions, these bone hunters, board every caravan and extract a toll of bone. And as these creatures boarded your caravan and extracted their toll, you guys put up some resistance. And in doing
Fucked them up, that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And in doing so, offended the great Scarvix. So Craven, realizing what you had done, made all haste and started to drive the horses, the skeletal steeds, at a pace that would, basically at a death pace, a pace that would drive them to their graves eventually, to drive them to falling apart, eventually, all in the hope of evading and escaping Scarvix. What happened then was that you guys were chased by the Great Bone Worm herself, and in a pretty epic battle, which I thought was actually really really fun, you guys managed to hold her off for several hours and damage her enough so that when she finally caught up, and she did spew acid all over half of the caravan, and destroy those carts. You guys were able to put up a fight, and she dragged you deep beneath the earth, some 40 or 50 feet beneath the earth, where you battled her and pretty epically slew her. You guys were able to climb to the surface. This all happened when you were within sight of Baal Sephyr, the side of the walls. Pepin, I think you cast a teleport spell, and you guys brought yourselves to the place that you could see, which was atop the walls, or at least atop a high vantage point looking over the city. So right now, you guys are on the outskirts of the city, atop of a tall rock outcropping, looking over Baal Sephyr, the capital of the sulfurous wastes, and it is ablaze. So that's where you are.
Oh
And then
yeah,
you
I
put.
have literally two 6 level slots left. That's it.
And a lot of my higher ones are gone. I got some stuff though.
And I'm naked and masturbating.
That's right, you are
Why are you
naked.
so nervous? All
That's
right.
right. As you guys are standing there, Blimlick pops out. He's been kind of traveling behind you guys, just kind of like following along where you follow, and he always just seems to be able to pop back out and be relatively unharmed. Blimlick is the Lemur, a very, very low ranking, the lowest ranking level of devil that befriended you back when you were on the shores of Dis, and is now just kind of like accompanying you and telling you what he knows about whatever and that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
He was also, for months, he's been working as a pleasure slave.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so he says to you, he says, "Ah, Baal Sephyr. I never thought I'd lay eyes on it again. I can't believe you made it. Can't believe. Ah." He's acting a little bit differently than you've ever seen him before. He seems to be excited. Um, he says, "I thought I had, I thought I'd picked a worthy group, but to think you made it all this way, Baal Sephyr. Oh, come, we must go, we must go."
Wait, when were you here
Whoa.
last, bro, Tonio?
Oh, Baal Sephyr, I was here for a long time in former life. I know
What were
this
you?
land. I know this city.
What were you in your former life?
I'm Blimlick.
Yeah.
I suck you off for 2 blood chip.
Ooh. No. Wait. Huh? Lumlik,
Yes?
were you strong in your past life?
No, Blimlick is just Lemur. Lemur, very low level slave.
We're gonna change that. Let's get Blimlik to rule Balsafar.
Hey,
Oi,
Blimlick.
Oi,
Ugh,
you keep that little shit away from me, you know.
I don't know. I still got my blood chips.
Yeah.
I'll make me do whatever I want.
Yeah, I don't want none of that shit.
Hey, you don't have to take none of that shit. I mean, unless I tell them that you gotta take some of that shit. I'm just joking. We're buddies, right?
Look,
Why aren't you fist
Blimlick.
pumping?
Hey, Blimlick. If anybody waves their finger saying no to you, then you stop whatever you're doing to them, okay? But if they don't wave their finger at you, that's like a safe gesture, okay? So
Blimlick knows. No
Okay.
means yes, and yes means yes.
okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Okay. But remember, we don't want to get my backpack too dirty, so we're gonna keep him around. By the way, does the backpack gain experience when we do stuff?
Probably.
I think he should. Yeah, he should.
He's probably like level 7 by now.
Yes. All right, sweet.
All right. So what you guys are looking at is Baal Sephyr. So you guys are on the outer,
Do a thing.
the outer, the outer city, basically. So you're looking down, and this area here, like here-ish, right? This whole area is the outer city, and it goes all the way around, right? It's a very, very large city, but it's there's a couple of buildings that are afire, but for the most part, things seem fairly normal, if normal is a good word for hell. There is commerce. There are creatures that are working. There's masters whipping their slaves and shouting at them. You see a large like tumor postulated creature leaping onto a smaller creature and ripping it to shreds in the middle of the street. This is all fairly normal fare. And unlike Dis, where you were before, where Dis was like an organized machine, as far as it wasn't very chaotic. Everyone had a purpose. Everyone was going about a certain job or a certain task, and had a role. This city seems more chaotic. Seems more disorganized. All right. And especially from where you can see on the outer levels. Deeper in at the inner city, the inner core, there's more fire, there's more flame, and you can't see much there, but you can hear screams and shouts, and all sorts of just like violence being wrought in the inner city. Towering above the rest of Baal Sephyr is this massive keep. With 3 spires that reach up, piercing to the sky, and from those spires, the tips of those spires are pouring these huge plumes of black smoke.
Hey Deimos, what was the dude's name? The main baron or whatever?
Dicky McSucky Pants.
Hey Blimlick, do you know how to get to Dicky McSucky Pants?
Blimlick knows this city well. Blimlick knows.
All right, Blimlick, you get us there, and we're gonna do stuff to get you not to be low level.
Yes.
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 By the way, have you heard of Tempest?
No.
He's great.
No.
No, trust me on this one. If you become a ruler of hell, and also a good buddy of Tempest, your Lord and Savior, you'll have divine evil powers, and you'll conquer literally everything.
Him pay me much blood chips. Blood chips.
If I give you a blood chip, will you worship Tempest? This could be number 2 for Deimos.
In 100 episodes,
World's
your second convert.
Hey, if I make us all fly, would we get there faster, Blimlick?
No, not fly over skies of Baal Sephyr. It says, many dangers here, but Blimlick knows way. Blimlick knows city well. Blimlick knows back tunnels to get into inner city.
Yeah, he does. Oh, yeah. That's what I meant to say.
Are there any other naked people around, or will that draw much attention?
Yeah, there's naked demons all over, naked slaves, and just like,
Okay.
and very very hideous. You're actually quite pretty for.
It's
for
a
something
natural
usually
thing.
Yeah. Although you are like a 12-year-old boy, aren't you?
Yeah, like 50, yeah, around there.
Can we give Blimlick like a weapon, just in case?
He comes up to like not even your kneecap. So like a dagger, a small dagger would be like a short sword for him.
All right, we got a mace in the party. What about a silver? We got a silvered great club. That's probably too big for him, isn't it?
A great club, yeah, it's bigger than he is.
Well, can we give? We'll give him an option of a short sword or a mace. Obviously, as I say, you want to have a big fucking mace or a big fucking sword.
He looks at them both, and he says, "Blimlick choose blade to stab, to penetrate with.
We'll give him one of the ones out of the party. He
Blimlick
earned it.
become Blimlick the Great, Blimlick the Penetrator, not the penetrated."
All right, let's do this thing, Blimlick.
Okay. He says,
By the way,
come. Yeah.
like as we're walking, do we know how long it's supposed to take? Like if we'd be able to take like a short rest while walking, or we're just gonna, I guess, go for it.
It is evening. You guys have been what would pass here for evening. You guys were on that train for 3 chronos, and you did experience several long rests along the way, but
Did we?
but when you got here, you had fought the great worm, the great bone worm, and you guys were wiped out, and you walked the rest of the way here. I'll say
we're gonna have.
Oh no, you teleported here. If you.
Oh no, I was gonna say for the long rest type of things we did. For some dumb reason, I thought we just did that in like a day, like a dumbass.
Hey, I'm sure I've asked this before, but I don't remember the answer. Did we ask how long the blood dance or whatever was going to take?
What you had heard was that. Let me show you the map. They all had to gather to to enact the rites. You don't know where it's going to be, but that that even barons, even the lords of hell, have to travel along the way of bones, these pathways. Right. So you guys went this way. They would have to travel all around. If Limbo and Dagon were traveling towards Dis, they would have to. It's a longer distance. So you think you have a little bit of time, but not much time.
Okay.
The only thing I was going to ask is because I was wondering if it was possible, because apparently I don't know how to pay attention to things, over the course of this train ride to be able to maybe 1 or 2 something attempts to use a large healing abilities on my bum. The only reason I say this is because I don't want to blow up.
Okay. All right, you're trying to undo the sealing, the curse of sealing that
Yeah, I would have figured like every time before bed I would have tried to like let a leak and just see if it worked.
Deimos, I do have 6 level spell slots, and I can disintegrate some of this fucking oil from your butthole.
We might have to do that.
All right. So this is more like a greater restoration kind of deal.
I was gonna do like with mass heal. Like, I mean, if I had those days, I got 9th level greater restorations.
Yeah, you're trying to unweave the this physical curse that Duke Maladomini had put on you. All right.
She's a butthole. Like, for real.
Like, along the way, you've tried everything. You tried to take a dagger to it. You tried to but it just kind of healed. Whenever you cast heal on yourself, it would heal right back over. So you're trying to undo the curse. All right.
Yeah.
So let's say I need 3 wisdom checks from you. Okay. And it's so you could have done this every day along the way. So I'll give you 3 attempts at it. So to pass it, you need 3 wisdom checks, and let's see here real quick.
Bro, we got disadvantage on checks.
Yep.
10, 12.
I'll take it.
26. Okay, and you need a cumulative 65. No, a cumulative of 70 to pass it.
All right. It's gonna take a while to get there because I'm at disadvantage, right? I'm assuming.
You were disadvantaged for
Yeah.
the 2nd and 3rd days. The first day you were not.
All right. Oops. I was doing the last one. I was click advantage for regular.
Yeah, there we go. So,
Oh no.
all right, so you definitely gonna make this.
Oh,
Wait, why are your wisdom checks so low?
I got a wisdom 18.
Oh, wisdom checks. Okay, hold on a second here. I think you're 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. So plus 4, 10, 14 times 3. Okay, so you need a 45.
All right, we're getting there. I feel a few layers eventually peeling. I'm like, within the end of this week, I'll be able to take a shit.
Okay, so let's start over. Let's do first day. Okay, hit advantage on every one of them.
Nope.
Nope. Stop that, Deimos. Stop it. You know, on the first one that you rolled, the first one, you dropped a 1 too.
Yeah, look at that. You got 2 ones. I'm telling you, this is gonna come back to bite you. Ada's 2 sessions ago, they rolled 5 natural 20s in a row, and yeah. So I told him it's gonna come back to haunt them.
It is.
Oh,
It's
it
gonna haunt
always
my
is.
bowels.
All right, so roll 2 more. You're not gonna pass the first day out, obviously.
Oh heck no. Are these disadvantage, right?
No, all right, so let's go to the second day. Second day, and yeah, you just roll them like normal because you have disadvantage. 3 checks, go. Okay, 1 more. All right, so that's a 14, so you have a total of 30 there. All right, you need a 45 to make it. So 3rd day, roll 3 more checks.
Damn.
You missed it by 5.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, no.
wait.
By
Wait.
15.
15. So,
Oh.
So Blimlick is like,
Now, should it get less and less as I'm peeling away at this?
no,
Because
because
this might take a month.
what's happening is you're getting more and more we'll call it uncomfortable. So right now your movement speed is down by 10 feet.
All right.
Because as you're bloating more and more.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right. So you have a 20-foot movement speed now.
Guys, I'm feeling like a drow.
You remind me of someone that I don't think I ever met.
Don't worry about it.
All right. All right.
Trying to see if I have something to help you.
Blimlick says, to make the Baal Sephyr, we must move quickly. Are you up to task?
If I double time it, I can make normal time.
You not look well.
No.
All right. Okay. So, you guys are gonna. Blimlick is gonna take you all, and he's going to. He says, "You need rest. You need to find a place where you rest. Yes, rest to be able to make the Baal Sephyr." He's gonna find. He skitters off, and he says, "Come," and he waves you after. Pepin, you're able to follow easily. Deimos, you've got Vork on your back, and you're also just kind of dragging a little bit behind. But as you move along, he leads you around for you figure a good quarter of a mile, up various alleyways. At certain crossroads, he'll stop you and he'll wave you back and tell you to hide behind like a building or some kind of stone outcropping. And sometimes he'll have you avoid some pretty large creatures that are coming by, or creatures that look like they are they wear certain badges or insignias or various markings of various factions that they're with. Some that Blimlick doesn't mind moving past, and those individuals seem to not pay you any heed. So this goes on for about an hour and a half as you move your ways through the streets and the back alleys of Baal Sephyr. He finally comes up to a place where he's talking to a couple other creatures. They're taller than him and thinner, but they seem to have some kind of camaraderie in the sense that they're also the slave class. And he talks back and forth a little bit. You see him reaching down and taking the four blood chips that you actually paid him or gave him back in the city of Dis, and he hands it over to those creatures. And the creatures wave you over, and they lead you to a very small doorway in the base of a much larger structure. Right? They move the slats of the dilapidated door in front of it, and you look in and you see a small room, maybe 8 foot by 8 foot. Right? And Blimlick says, Here, we safe here. I buy time in safe place. Come. And he jumps into the little hole.
All right. Let's get in there.
Do you need help? Do you need my help in pushing you in?
Jump on me.
I start kicking her in the butt, trying to
There
squeeze
we
her
go.
through.
Oh, there we go. All right, that's the good stuff. Oh, let's just go. I'm in.
Okay. I'll go in after.
All right. As you get in there, Vork says to you, Deimos says, You know, I've noticed something about you, being tied so closely to you in like physical proximity and whatnot.
Yeah. What's up?
Your aroma has gotten noticeably less shitty smelling. You don't smell like ass anymore.
Oh, yeah.
But I have noticed your breath has taken a turn for the worse.
Hey. It might get worse. We're not 100% sure.
Well, I just thought you should know. After all, I'm having to suffer through all this.
I appreciate it. Backpack.
Please be considerate and not, like, face me or say any words in my general direction.
Oh, I'll try not to. I'll do my best.
Alright. So you guys kind of settle down there. The door closes up front over the top of the entrance. And Blimlick says, We have time. We have time. We have few hours. Few hours. I paid 4 blood chips for 4 hours. Enough? Yes?
But I think we're in a hurry, Blimlick.
Oh?
What are we stopping for?
Oh, you need rest. Here. Deimos. A big, large lady, large bosoms. Needs rest. See, she not well.
Deimos, do you want rest? And you know what? Maybe if you try to get rid of the curse again, before you do, I can enhance some of your ability. So maybe you have a better chance of getting rid of it.
I was thinking that, and also, let's see, I can guidance myself, and then I can enhance myself.
I can enhance your ability, and then you guide. Because
Okay,
isn't guidance concentration too?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll do it that way.
we'd be able to try to do that,
Okay.
Mr. Midas Man.
Sure, go for it.
So I would use my Master of Magic ability to be able to cast Enhance ability from the Cleric Spellist, and I will give him Owl's Wisdom.
Okay, so that's the advantage on wisdom, right?
Mhm.
Okay. And
Alright.
Deimos, you're guiding yourself? Okay, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna,
3
Guide myself.
advantaged wisdom checks with guidance on each of them.
So they're just, what, standard rolls then?
Yeah.
Alright.
And you need 45 total. Ooh, we're looking for the negative. The ones have.
I don't know, don't jinx
Balance
it.
has returned.
Don't jinx this.
26, 35, 37. It's looking good. Alright. Alright. And so in the quiet of the still space, with your focused magics, the really most of the magic that you have left, and Blimlick is just sitting in the corner just watching you, his bright yellow bug eyes just kind of like very curious and watching you. His tongue just hanging out of his mouth like slobber just dripping out of it. Deimos, you managed to, after several days of trying, you've gained enough experience with this curse, and all the various failures that you've had at unweaving it. You try something different, and with Pepin's added help, you managed to undo the very powerful curse that Duke Maladomini had placed upon your sphincter. So the cord has been untied. What is this thing you linked? Should I click on this?
This is actually not bad. I did the safe one.
Here, I'll put it on the. Okay. Oh man. All right. Deimos Constitution save.
Just let it go, Deimos. Just let it go.
Constitution
Hey,
saving.
Deimos, sprouted brown wings,
You fail.
and I shot to the sky,
You fail.
and all below me groveled in my shit.
All right. So behind you, you hear Vork let out a scream of terror.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Ah! All right. As the shit doth flow.
It's generally what happens when butt plug comes out.
It was pretty bad.
All right. All right. Blimlick says, Blimlick will investigate streets and find us a way, safe passage to the keep. Yes. See you later. And he kind of gets up and skitters out the door real quick.
I give Blimlick 4 semi-clean blood chips
Okay.
because actually I give him 5. I'll give him 5 semi-clean blood chips.
Okay. All right.
Of the Blimlick's dish.
Okay. He says, what Blimlick have to do for blood chips?
Blimlick earned blood chips for being a good Blimlick.
Oh. Blimlick is grateful. Blimlick never earned blood chips before for not services rendered of, like, carnal nature. You guys, he quickly turns around and dashes out the door. Alright. So you have some time down here. Are you guys going to try to rest? Or are you going to try to clean up? Or what are you going to do?
Well, I mean,
Do we have enough time? He only said 4 hours, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you could rest for an hour and then kind of like plan up the rest of the stuff and search around and stuff.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll just spend the time prestidigitating the whole mountain of shit.
Alright. Here's a short rest for you guys. At this point, Alberic would blow all his hit dice, and he would probably let go of his size.
I'll be back in just a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna see what weapons we have in the party sheet because I have 1 spell slot left, and
Alright. So 4 hours later, Blimlick returns. He says, you hear a soft rapping at the door, and says, Enough time! We go! Now is quietest hour in streets.
let's go.
Okay. Blimlick kind of leads the way, and for the next couple hours, he's again leading you through the streets and stopping you at various crossways and when danger is coming. You guys make it your way deep into the inner city, and as you get there, you hear the screams are abundant everywhere, all around you. There's torture, there's fire and chaos, there's murder and anarchy all around. You catch glimpses of, every once in a while, of very large creatures just destroying and wrecking things. And let's see, Pepin, like Deimos has seen the one before, and Albrecht has as well, I believe. No, Albrecht has not. Pepin, you're actually pretty freaked out because and as all the time you've been here waiting on the outer sands, you haven't seen one of these creatures just like shredding the town, just blazing, like killing devils all left and right, and blowing up buildings and breathing fire and lashing out everywhere. And there's several of them at different places in the city, just wreaking havoc, completely unchecked.
I'm sticking close to Deimos on that. I am scared.
Okay. In the streets, while you're there, I need both of you guys to roll me a stealth check.
Stealth, you said?
Yes.
All right, I am going to be loud in the middle of the street. Yes.
Okay. You are quite loud as your armor clinks together. Your chainmail bikini clatters together quite loudly. And you're also holding Vork on your back, and he won't stop talking. So you're not the stealthiest of individuals, but Pepin, you're hidden behind Deimos quite well. Deimos, you making your way through the streets. Blimlick just like stops for a second and like says, "Oh shit! You're too loud, lady." As a phantasmal creature just whips around the corner and just like comes right up into your face and is looking to you eye to eye, Deimos.
Oh, bitch, you need to put some weight on, girl.
Okay. Blinlick says, "No time for talk. No time for talk. She's taking your soul." And the creature just reaches out and places its claws at the side of your head and begins to try to dig them into your face. Deimos, you have
Dig my claws into her face.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna like rip it away and dig my claws into her face because I'm gonna pull her soul out. Because fuck that shit. I'm the top bitch around here.
Okay, roll a grapple check. You dropped a 17 and you roll a 12.
Bitch, I'm gonna take your soul.
Okay, so this is her acrobatics. As she reaches up, you slap her hands away and you grab her face, both of your hands on the side of her bony skull, this big gash in the center of them. What do you do?
Like I'm reaching my hands like into the gash and I'm like pulling apart the skull because I'm assuming like if I break the skull open, I can easily just go in there and just suck out the soul.
Okay. All right. As you're doing so, I need you to make a this would be a Constitution saving throw. No. Make this a Charisma saving throw.
Thank you, cleric, for taking care of my -2.
All right.
Oh, and you're wearing the mask. Remember, I gave you the Charisma 25 mask.
Did you attune to it? I don't know if you ever attuned to it.
I never attuned to it. I don't have a slot.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it on my face.
All right, James. You feel shudders of necrotic energy just like seeping out. You can hear this voiceless creature. Anything in the head and the style of a voice box of vocal cords is long since ripped away. Just like death rattling right in your face, and there's necrotic weight, just like energy just seeping into you. But you're much too committed for that, and you just shake it off. So here's half that in necrotic damage to you.
All right, I'll edit it.
All right, and you begin to crack her skull open. What do you do?
I'm just gonna keep pulling it apart with a big smile across my face.
I'm gonna aim a firebolt right at the opening that Deimos is pulling apart.
Yes.
Okay.
Burn it, sanctify it,
Right.
and I'm sweating. I'm assuming so. There's some salt in there, so we got some salt, some fire,
All right, roll
fire
damage.
energy.
Okay.
Can we like rip out her soul? I don't know how to rip out her soul. We're gonna find out how to rip
Alright,
out souls now.
You crack her open and you find a bunch of like black ash inside as inside it just explodes into flame as Pepin casts firebolt into her, and her head is like finally cracked open like coconutish. You split it open, and her death gargles just kind of like they fade away, and the wisps of her ethereal and waifish form begin to just like dissipate and disintegrate.
All right. If there's anything like more salty-ish area, like the last part to kind of disappear, that's all I'm gonna try to grab with my super awesome divine hands. I'll be like, whoosh. Can I grab souls? Deimos wants to learn if he can grab souls.
You do manage to grab a rib as her body begins to fall apart.
No.
You grab
Deimos
a
wants-
bony curved rib.
I want to collect souls, and then I'm going to give them all to Tempest as a gift. Happy birthday, Tempest.
Okay.
All right. I'm keeping that rib.
Okay. I want you to roll a. Let's make this a Constitution saving throw.
Oh crap! I should not have had the rib.
Hoarders Deimos edition.
There is additional repercussions from encountering this creature. You can feel like rot and disease just clinging to your skin and your flesh. You take this, right, and like in necrotic damage again, but for the most part, you just look down and because of your divine form, you just will it, and your body just rebuffs the necrotic energy.
All right, so just 31 damage.
Yeah, or half that,
Okay.
half that. So 15.
Oh, sweet.
Blimlick is looking at you, blinking, his eyes blinking. He says, that was a wayfarer. You broke her in half. Incredible. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Toxic. You seem no better, no worse for wear. Come, let's go. Go. Follow.
Wait, what were they called?
Wayfarers.
Oh, Wayfarer.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
You guys, he leads you through some more back alleyways, and every once in a while you're pausing as a specific venture. This massive lizard, like undead lizard, seems to walk by, breathing bile and acid in its path, seeping just like this greenish pestilence off of its body. Blimlick waits for it to pass by, and then he waves you forward, directing you to not step into the goop that this creature left behind. You continue to make your way through, and finally you make it to the base of a larger structure, the great wall surrounding the keep. And Blimlick looks up at you and says, Blimlick was resourceful while you were gone, while you were sleeping. And he reaches over to, he reaches to the stones in the wall, and he kind of passes his hand from one to the other, almost as if he's feeling for something. He moves from one spot to another. He continues down the wall for like 30 or 40 feet until he finally stops, and he digs his claw into the crevice, joining between two stones, right? And as he does, a narrow opening appears between the stones, and several of the stones swing outward, as it looks like a doorway has opened, a narrow doorway. Blimlick says, "This secret way into the keep. Come. We make haste."
Okay.
Yeah, we're following you, dude.
Yeah, dude, we're friends, right?
Oh, yes, Blimlick. Blimlick likes you. And he steps inside.
All right.
Let's go.
Yep, I'm going in.
You guys step into the keep. Inside, you hear in another room, a nearby adjoining room, voices of creatures and devils, some barking out orders. You hear one particularly aggressive sounding voice chastising another creature.
Holy shit, is that Euphemia?
Where? Hide. Stealth check.
Brutally yelling at him, and picking up the conversation, yelling at this creature, and you hear the sound of a crash as a blow is struck. And you hear the voice say, "We must maintain the order. The city falls into chaos, and you seek to steal and run. You will pay the ultimate price." And you hear another snap and crack and screams as what you assume is a smaller creature being broken in half. "I have been tasked with maintaining order by the Baron himself, and while he remains silent, I will not tolerate dissidents." Okay. Blimlick seems curious. He pauses for a second as he hears this happening. And he says, "Come, while distracted, while Captain of Guard is distracted, we go." And he waves you onwards. Alright.
Okay. I follow quietly.
Okay. You guys make your way up this keep, the back stairways, and it's very odd. As much as Blimlick knew the streets, he seems to know this keep even better. He has you. He for a brief spell, he stops. He ventures to a doorway, pops it open, opens the door, goes inside, and comes out holding like an armful of for him what would for him be food, grubs and like half rotten flesh, popping into his mouth, and then he downs it real quick, and then he skitters off down another hallway, saying, "Come, come, come, come. Not much farther, not much farther. Almost to top level, almost to throne room."
I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, we keep following.
All right.
I do.
He travels further, and he's looking at you all. He says, he says, How are masters faring? You feel in good health? You ready for a fight? Maybe?
Not really. The longer we stay here, the more we get fucked up.
Yes. Perhaps true rest, something you need. True rest, yes?
Yeah, what's that? Yes.
Here. He leads you over to a place that you see what would be guest quarters in a normal keep, but in hell everything is darker, everything is purposed differently, and you go in there, and this was like a room of torture and masochism. He says, "Here, quiet room. Have time. Take rest. Evil creature in throne room. Evil creature, powerful, dangerous. You will have to kill, to slay, to find what you look for." What'd you say?
Oh,
I was just asking if we had time to rest, because I really want Elwyn back.
Well, I'm thinking if they gotta travel from those cities to Dis to there, it's probably gonna take at least like a couple of days, like 2 days or at least a day. So we probably got a little bit of time.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just guessing. I'm just judging by the trip that we took. So.
And you guys accomplished that trip a full, for them, what would for them be days faster than it normally would have taken, because
okay.
because of the speed that you did it, yeah, and you ignored.
Okay, then, yeah, we're good.
Okay, all right. So he leads you in. He says, "Blimlick finds safe room for you. Trust Blimlick. Blimlick knows." And he closes the door behind you. And you're in there. He's in there as well. He says, We rest. Dangerous creature. Blimlick remembers. Blimlick was here long ago. Okay.
Yes, Blimlick, you're awesome.
Yep, like you are top shit.
All right.
In a good way.
You guys drift off into an uneasy rest, exhaustion from the journey. It's probably been a full 30-something hours since you actually last had a long rest. But you managed to hear in one of the higher levels of the keep, in the center of Baal Sephyr, on the first level of hell, you find yourself in an odd situation, being watched over by this lemur with glowing yellow blood, buggy eyes, who swears to your safety. You guys find rest. All right. So you sleep.
Okay, I'm gonna prepare. I might switch off a few spells.
Go for it.
Check for butt plugs when you wake up.
This is my sleeping butt plug.
All right.
So do we still have all these exhaustions and whatnot?
Yes.
And I'm assuming that like restorations wouldn't have helped with those, right?
No, that's the cumulative effect
That's what I
of
figured.
being in hell as it
Yeah.
piles up on you.
Ugh.
All right. So Deimos, your speed is fixed since you're no longer plugged up. You're back to full speed.
Oh.
As you guys awaken, all right, after your rest, 8 hours later, or you finally have recovered enough that you feel that it's time to move on. A groggy-eyed Blimlick is sleeping in the corner, just curled up there under like a straw-thin like blanket. He kind of like just like groggy blinks his eyes. He says, "Time to go." He says, "Are we ready?" Not much farther. Not much farther indeed. And Blimnick warned you. Blimnick warned you. Inside throne room. Hideous creature. Dangerous. Must kill. Be brutal. Slay. To find what you look for.
What kind of creature is this?
Dark. Dark person. Twisted. Vile. Is murderous. Hateful. Blimlick has vague memory of him. He's scary. Wears mask of white.
Do you know if he has any weaknesses?
Blimlick knows not.
Alright, Blimlick, you ready to help us fuck this guy up?
Yes, Blimlick expert at fucking.
Oh, fist pump.
Okay. He leads you back outside. He listens at the door before he opens it, and he sneaks back out. And the whole keep, it wasn't really quiet while you were sleeping. You could hear the sounds of hell outside, screams, anguish, and terror and agony. It just fills this place. And as you awaken, your bodies are rested, but you find yourselves more wearied. You awaken, you feel yourselves having been rejuvenated, but the despondence of this place seems to be getting at you some more. You guys go up to exhaustion 2.
Ah, shit. In that case, then, come here, Deimos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slap him on the forehead to give you some insight.
Whew, thanks, bro.
Also, what does exhaustion 2 do now?
So exhaustion level 1 is disadvantage on all checks. Exhaustion level 2 is
This attacks.
No, it's speed. Your speed is halved.
Oh, I thought they gave us disadvantage on rolls and stuff. Oh,
think
never mind.
that's
Can I
great.
take my
Yeah,
ninth level
take it
spells
back.
Okay. I
Alright.
thought we got like disadvantage on the attack rolls and shit.
Level 3 is attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
Alright. Level 4 is hit points cut in half. And level 5 is speed reduced to 0. And level 6 is death. Okay. A few, about 15 more minutes of maneuvering your ways through these hallways, and again, you are being expertly led. He seems to even know like guard rotations, and the habits of servants about where they tend to take to where they'll be at what hours and that kind of stuff, and finally he leads you to a doorway, a closed door. And it's a fairly small door. It's like a back door.
I just got a call, guys. So I'll be right back. 10-15 minutes.
Okay, it seems like a back door, a door that is on the opposite side of a main entrance to a larger interior chamber. Blimnick says he places his hand on it and he runs it down the outside of the frame. He says, Here is doorway. Doorway to throne room of Baron Vimrick. Says, what you seek, he looks at you, Deimos, is on the other side.
All right.
I will politely slam the door open and be like, "What's up?"
All right. So make your athletics check.
Ugh.
Okay.
Hey, even when I'm weak, it's still not bad.
You slam your foot into it, and you feel it shudder underneath the impact of your boot, but does not break open. There is a resounding crash as you smack into it, though.
I'll be like, knock, knock, come in. We're here on business to save your life.
You can try again if you want.
I'll do that. Oh, there we go.
All right. The door you hear a shuddering crack as the frame of the door begins to give way. It's still it's budged an inch, but it's still shut.
Bro, we're just here to go help you save your life. There, let me in there. I'll come in and help you. I'm a doctor, probably.
All right. With that final blast, the door is blown off its hinges and goes flying into the room with a great clatter. And inside the room you see. So you are. Let's see here. So you guys are coming in from the back room. So if this is the rough throne room, right? You guys are coming in from this direction here. And inside is a great throne made for a creature much larger than you. Kind of seated here. There's spikes and horns and antlers, protrusions and claws that have been basically melded. They seem like they make up the throne. It's decorated with basically the bodies and horns and tusks and spines and rib cages of fallen foes. There's various tapestries and trophies along the wall. It's a really great chamber. The ceiling is high and is pretty lofty. Red light just like seeps in through a few cracks and openings all around the room. And in the center of the room, seated on a carpet that's floating a couple inches off the ground, you see an individual, a human, just like human-sized individual. I'm just sitting there, cross-legged, his body still, his back towards you. Is this creature?
White mask. Guy in a big chair. You're probably the boss, right?
So, Blimnik points at him and says, "Hey, that's him! That's him! Kill him! Kill him!"
Hey, dude. just to let you know, you're probably gonna get killed by your vassals of these cities, these duke dudes, whatever they're called. They're like literally gonna be here in a day, bro.
Okay. For the first time in months, Adis, you hear the voice of another person. It's preceded by this heavy clatter of the door bursting open. How do you react?
Oh,
Blimlick,
I would look over my shoulder towards the sound.
Blimlick, are you sure this guy's the bad
Rising
guy?
a few feet off the ground, staring at them curiously.
Yo, bitch, I said that you're probably gonna get murdered by a bunch of demon dudes who are coming here, and they're kind of strong, bro.
And I hold out the mask, and I say, "Is this what you seek?"
No.
Blimlick slaps you in the legs. Yes, that's what you seek.
Oh, why do I want the fucking mask, Blimlick?
Mask is power. Mask is what other barons seek. Could
Yeah.
use to trade. Could use to dominate.
How about this? How about this? Hey, you giving us that mask for free? Also, you got Elwyn. I want the Elwyn. We want the Elwyn.
I do not know this Elwyn.
What, bro?
wait, who bought
I-
Elwyn again?
Elwyn was purchased by the Torn Morrow, the Baron.
Oh, that's what it
of-
was. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Hey, dude,
Baron of Erebus.
are you fucking in charge of this shit or something?
In charge of what?
I don't know how this works. We're here and it sucks and it just sucks. Trust me on this one. But I will tell you
Why
what,
are you here?
dude, we're here to get our buddy back because there was like this crazy huge like dude with one eye and he just no magic and our buddy got strangled to death. Asphyxiation. He was happy though.
I say, who is it you seek to find here?
Bro, we're looking for Elwyn. Okay, he's like the fire god of the sky. Dude, literally.
No,
I'll show you a picture.
I
I'll draw
mean
you a picture
here.
real fast.
No, I mean, who do you seek in this room?
Are in this room. Hey, Elwyn, are you in this room, guys? Damn it.
There is no Elwyn here.
I figured there's not. Oh my gosh, this guy's terrible. Oh, Blimlick. Is this really the boss, dude?
Hmm?
Is
He
this
holds
the
mask.
boss?
He holds mask.
Ah. Hey, dude, are you literally the boss of Sephyr?
No,
No? Oh. Oh, you're fine then. You're probably not going to get murdered. Why are you here?
waiting.
For what?
A purpose.
A purpose? Alright, I guess you gosh damn purpose. You're gonna go help me and my buddies get Elwyn back. There's a purpose. You okay, bro?
Why?
Because I have firework titties. Start when my firework titties go off. Like, is this guy serious? Does he not see a hot bitch when he sees a hot bitch? I'm so confused, dude. Like, this guy's waiting for a purpose. I gave him a purpose, and this big beefy chick girl gave him a purpose, and he's just like, ugh, I got a mask. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna die from laughter.
Don't do that. That's not your
No, I
purpose.
don't- I don't say that in real life or in game.
Alright.
Hmm.
Alright. So there's your purpose. You're gonna help us, like, I don't know, fucking get this Elwyn dude back, because this Torn Morrow dudes took his soul. And we got shit to do. We got big demons to kill. We got big devils to kill. We got like a lot of stuff to beat up in general, and he helps a lot. And he's a cool guy. And he's might have a kid. We're not 100% sure, but it could happen.
As they're talking, Vork looks around the room. Is, Oi! You! Yes. What happened in this room here? He looks around the room, and Deimos, you notice it for the first time. The room is scarred with like evidence of warfare, and there's these big gashes of flame, or like flame burnt sections of the room, and all that stuff. He says, "There was a fight here." He says, "You, he says, what happened? Why are you here? Who was fighting?"
I was fighting.
Yeah, fighting who?
Baron Vimrick.
Wait, did you kick his ass?
Did I kick his ass?
Did you win?
Win? Yes. But to say that I slayed him would be incorrect.
Oh, I'm very confused. Tell me, who killed him? Is he dead?
I did kill him.
Hmm.
But to say that I killed him is not wholly the truth.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, okay, here, alright? I'm gonna ask you a question, alright? I'm gonna write this question in crayon so you can understand it, and I'll write it real slow. Alright, bro. You killed him, but not really killed him. Tell me, what is his predicament right now?
His predicament is that he no longer exists.
Like, exists, so he's dead.
No,
Kind of like how
He
your
doesn't
mom might
exist.
like me.
no, his
Oh, wait,
essence
your
has
dad
been
might.
erased. He no longer exists.
Oh, all right. So you're like an eraser man. Hey, eraser man. Just to let you know, you might be in charge now, right? Yeah.
No,
Okay, this is some crazy stuff. Okay, how does this work here in Hell? Blimlick, he just destroyed this dude. He got his mask. Doesn't that mean he's in charge?
No. He says, "This is imposter. This is reason why city is in flames. Why Baelors are tearing apart this realm." He says, "Baron Vimrick has disappeared. This one has removed him."
Yeah. So he won.
Baron Vimrick hasn't disappeared.
Take mask.
Baron Vimrick no longer exists.
Alright. Alright, I don't think this guy literally understands between his exists and disappeared, because technically, if you don't exist, you did technically disappear, because at one point, theoretically, you were an existential partial of planes. So obviously, this guy did not go to college. I went to community college. Those. It's called Tempest Prep 101. Got an associate's.
So, Deimos, so you're confronted you're in this room, not seeing what you thought you would see. This individual has been in this room, and it looks like he's been in here for a while. There's a thick layer of dust on the ground. The place looks like it's been wholly undisturbed, except for him being here.
Right. Well, he seems like he's lost, and how old is he?
Ask him.
Dude, girl, I don't judge. What are you? How old are you? Also, what's your name? And do you have any
human.
sisters, and are they hot?
I'm human.
You're human. How do you not get crazy by this crazy devil stuff in Hell? We've been here
Because
for a couple of days, and we're fucked up.
Only a couple of days.
Oh,
I've been here for 200 years.
yeah. Oh, that would explain a lot why you're crazy.
I'm back.
Bro, so let me fill you in. We got this dumb man broad, all right, in here. He erased a thing, but he doesn't think erasing disappears things. He's got the big dude's mask, and he's just lost. He's just a lost man. He's confused. He wants a purpose, so I gave him a purpose. And yeah, bro.
Okay.
Do you want to join us? We're humans-ish, probably too. There's a chance. There's a chance we're humans. You want to follow us? Come with us? Have fun with us? I guarantee I have. All right, I didn't want to do this. I did want to do this, but you're not going to have a chance. I'm going to reach into this cooler, and I'm
Oh
going to
no!
pull out.
No! Don't!
I'm going to do it. I'm
Do we
gonna
have
do
enough?
it. He has no chance. Yeah, dude, we got a shit ton. But I mean, we hardly have any of these. These are super rare. Trust me on this one, man. With the mask thing, and I pull out a chimichanga
Mm.
and a pint of tequila.
Wait. Do you have a butthole, masked man?
Do you have a butthole mask, man, for this? You can keister this. It'll go real fast. I mean, that's if you know how to party.
So Elwyn, you guys came into this room expecting to find Baron Vimrick, but it was the room is scarred by evidence of battle, battle that happened a while ago, and the only person in this room is this individual in front of you, sitting on, or I guess standing now, on top of a floating carpet, and he has the mask. He has Vimrick's mask of power, the Volto mask.
Hey, bro. Where's the dude?
The dude with the mask?
No, well, the dude that owns the mask, not the dude that's wearing it. I'm asking the dude with the mask.
He no longer exists.
So
Oh,
you're
shit.
it, then. Throw money at it and it's yours.
Bro, are you the new boss?
The same
No.
thing that Deimos asked.
Dude,
No,
I
he's not.
literally asked him that. This guy's insane. He's just like, oh, I'm not your boss. I just have a mask. He don't exist no more. But I'm just gonna sit here. That's what he sounds like. Trust me, bro.
Why would you just sit here if you're the new boss?
Yeah. Say, hey, with your mask, go like on a window and yell and say, hey, people, destroy those Baylors because they're dicks.
Hey, dude with the mask.
Yeah.
What's
Yes.
what's your deal? Do you like hit stuff with swords, or do you like heal people, or
No.
are you like the best of the classes ever and do some destructive magic shit?
No. He has a eraser and he erases things. He's like a secretary.
Like the bald guy,
I
the
think
magic
so.
eraser.
That's what I'm thinking.
What's his name? Mr. Clean. Are
Yeah.
you Mr. Clean?
Holy shit. Take that mask off. I want to see your face. Your products are reasonably priced and they work well.
You want me to do the whole thing?
Or just
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
Do it all.
Well, I actually have it in a note.
Tell them the gist of who you are and what you're waiting for here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just do it as a synopsis to make it quicker. So basically, through a stroke of luck, I was here to kill this dude to end a curse that he had put on me a long time ago. And because of a spell I created and a sheer amount of luck, I was able to slay him. And while it hasn't destroyed me being here in the hell, it has had an effect. And it's basically, if you were to think of Jim as a soul, there's only a shard of it left that isn't black. And after I slayed him, I sat for months just in meditation, not knowing what to do because I had fulfilled my goal. And I described to them the vision I had of the lady, who I thought was my god, but wasn't.
Wait, so she looked like Deimos?
And she told me she asked me to wait here so I've been waiting for a purpose to find me. So are you that purpose?
Look at me.
This is
I
the-
might
this
be a
is-
god.
This is the image. So I'm gonna say you minor illusion, an image of the source of your vision.
I'm masturbating furiously while you tell this story.
Here, this is the image that you see as he tells the story.
Oh, what? Oh
What?
my god.
Hey,
Damn it.
bitch, you know my gosh dang niece. Why do you have a picture of her? Should I break your neck in half? I'm gonna stick your head so far up your butt that you can't ever see her face again. You sick fuck. Also, she's a god now. Fuck your couch. Seriously, take your couch and go
I'm gonna
fuck
cast polymorph on him and polymorph him into a mouse.
it. I'm gonna polymorph your face into my fist. Oh wait, my face. Your fist is in my face, bitch.
You're casting it on Deimos?
Whoever keeps talking shit.
Yeah, I'm talking shit,
Counterspell, motherfucker.
motherfucker. Wait a second.
You guys rolling shit.
You know, in a counterspell battle, the one who casts counterspell first loses, right?
Wait, it'd be a shame if I knew counterspell.
What's your DC? Your
Let's see here.
Spell
It's
Oh crap, we're all at disadvantage.
23.
not to saves. So it's a wisdom save for counterspell for polymorph.
Give me 1 sec to double
I'm
check.
pretty sure it's a wisdom save.
Oh yeah. If it wasn't disadvantage, I'd have a 50% chance of making it.
On saves, you don't have a disadvantage, just on checks.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Ooh.
That's a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
With the spell.
You cast a spell on him, and you're shocked, Adis, because as you do so, you realize that these people that are standing before you are no pushovers.
I'm gonna polymorph him into a ball.
You don't have polymorph.
I am.
I'm
I'm
gonna.
bending him into
You
a ball.
No. You
Like I'm
Adis,
I'm bending him. I'm twisting him into a ball.
And then I'm gonna hump that
We're
ball.
now.
I'm gonna give Flimlick like 3 bloodsheds just to go to town on this ball.
Hey, oh, it's good. This sucks because I'm not Elwyn at the moment.
No, you're not.
Like-
the 12-year-old boy, he's a pushover, but the barbarian and the very large, muscular, chainmail bikinied woman is not a pushover. She resists your spell.
I make slight noises when he pulls out the picture and shows it to us. I'm go.
No, it's an illusion, not a
Evan.
physical
Oh, okay.
picture.
It's not a good enough noise. All right. I know you try to do something to me, but how about this? You tell me why you want to see my niece, and if it's good, I won't polymorph you.
You couldn't polymorph a stick if you tried.
I could polymorph you into a gosh damn stick if I want. Oh, 1 second. You got what, 4 limbs? I can pull those fucking right out. Gosh damn it. We're gonna pull the.
Hey Deimos, can you make him into a backpack for me, like you did to the
Dude.
to the Vork?
All right. Wait a second. Hey. What type of backpack you want to be? A 1 sling or 2 sling backpack?
Immerse.
Oh yeah, it's some good shit. Ah.
All right, so Adis, you cast polymorph, and you find Deimos just walking straight up to you.
Just go up in the air, far out of his reach.
Yeah, they recognize, but the point of recognition when you described the source of your vision, you realize that they know the person that the being that contacted you.
I'll create a full body illusion of it on the ground and ask them, "Do you know her?"
No fucking shit, I know her. I already told you I know her. And by the way, this weird creepy dude who's kind of strong, he could probably kick your butt. Actually, I don't know. You seem kind of strong too. It'd be a pretty good fight. You guys should go kill each other.
Give me just a second. I'm looking for something.
She's just better than you guys.
Would I know that she's the? I like not know her as the princess, but as the goddess of magic, since I'm a super high wizard.
Yes.
Let me roll you some Arcana or history.
You would know. You would have an inclination of it.
Okay. I'm like, oh, you talk to her? She's like super awesome. She makes me have these cool powers.
Yeah.
I channeled them through her, or
What'd
something.
you say? I don't know, Pepin. I'm
Oi.
confused with you.
Oi, oi.
You're cute and innocent.
Vork says, oi, I'd tap that. You
Can
are
I
tell
welcome.
if there's-
You
can
are
I
tell
welcome.
him-
That I would tap.
Aside from their stay in hell, can I tell if there's anything wrong with any of them?
There's a lot of stuff wrong with all of us.
Besides-
I mean,
besides
like
dude.
physically,
general- general levels of retardation.
magically.
General-
No, like
Yeah,
magically.
It's
like
we're like an
magically.
onion, and each layer of this onion is just another level of fucking retardation. Just peel
No,
it back, there's more retardation.
they're actually in pretty good health right now. No.
And never go full retard.
All right. So Adis has
So-
been contacted by the goddess of magic. He struck a lethal blow or a killing blow on Baron Vimric here 6 months ago. And Vimric disappeared, like was erased from existence, as Adis said. And
Okay.
and since then he hasn't known what to do. To kill Vimric was his life's goal. And he had been waiting in hell for 200 years to try to find an opportunity to do so. And when that opportunity struck, he got lucky and managed to be successful. Without any more purpose, he just kind of has been sitting here, and in that time, a being contacted him. He had previously worshipped Mistra, the goddess of magic, but he felt the death of Mistra when she died. But now, the Akelia, being a brand new presence in his mind, told him to wait here. So he's been waiting. That the new purpose, that his new purpose would come to him if he just waited. So he's been waiting here for 6 months.
Oh, hey, dude.
Yeah.
Then we are your purpose.
Yeah.
There's this dude Ellen that we need to rescue,
Dude.
and we originally came to get the help from the Baron, but since you killed him, I guess you're gonna have to help us
You're-
now since you got
You're
the
kind of
mask.
like a baron. Yeah, bro.
What I know
Also-
about now in my seclusion, I wouldn't know about all that other shit that's going on outside.
The Crimson Rite and everything.
Yeah.
With the you've been in hell long enough that you know what the power structure between the barons are. And it doesn't take long for you to be able to put two and two together and realize that in the vacancy of power, the other ones are seeking to rise up and someone to replace that power. So you could have a good general inclination of what's happening. Yeah.
All right, how about this, bro?
So you seek to retrieve your friend's soul.
Yeah. And like, I'm like technically like the uncle-ish bro, Tonio, of like this god, and like I can
But
put a good
beyond
word.
that, what is your purpose?
Dude, I'm gonna beat shit up. Look at me. Tempest.
Oh, I think he means like after Elwyn's rescued, we gonna go kill. There's a
Lots of-
war going on between bad gods and the heavens, and we're gonna back up the heavens.
Yeah.
We're gonna kill the bad god.
Dude, you'd be totally
Asmodeus,
legit.
red dude.
Yeah, you'd be probably pretty good at this. I'll tell you what.
So
Hey,
your
you can
purpose
kind of
is
take
to
over a level of
restore-
hell. You're like pretty top notch in my book.
So your purpose is to restore balance to the world.
I mean, more on the good side, but yeah, totally. Balance. Yeah,
Then I will aid you in this endeavor.
cool, bro.
Can I have your mask?
Can I have your staff and your left shoe?
You can have the mask, but it will not follow you from hell. It belongs to another in a deal I struck to accomplish my goal.
Ooh, what deal? And who?
An ally I made here who helped me enter this room.
Oh
Like
my
in order
Blimlick?
to
Blimlick, you know this guy?
Blimlick
Blimlick.
says, "Who helped you? What name of this creature?"
His name is Zogdrass.
Zogdrass. Blimnick sees. He just kind of like sulks in the corner.
Limerick, who is this Sog dress?
Zogjas is weakling. Zogjas is traitor. Zogjas.
Sogdrass will be the new ruler of this realm of hell. And
So-
as a part of our deal, he will withdraw the Circle of Hell's support from the war on heaven.
Limerick, you could be his right-hand man. You already worship Tempest. You could become a
Out of-
god.
Out of character, Tempest is the war god, right? If I remember correctly,
Yeah.
just as a player.
All right. So Blimlick is pretty sullen. He just kind of sulks and has stopped talking really.
Limerick, it's okay. This means that there's be a lot of room for growth, for underlings. The revolt of the lower class destroying the upper class. You could just fucking just wreck shit, and you could become in charge. I will
Limerick.
get you. I'll get.
Blimlick would be great overseer.
Mhm.
Hey, Blimlick, would some penetrating cheer you up? Because Albert looks like he needs some penetrating done.
Actually, here, let me be Aldrich. Hey, Albrecht. Albrecht says I want penetration by Limerick.
That's what he gets for not coming.
Limerick, come on. I've really been wanting it a long time.
I ask, where must we travel to find your friend's soul?
Oh, shit.
All right, so this is going down, and I pretty much explained it. I don't know if you've explained it like when you guys met up.
Kind of.
That there's this blood dance going to go on where all the other barons are going to get together to go up against the baron that you just killed, and in order for them to perform the dance, they needed very powerful souls, and Elwyn is one of those souls that they're going to sacrifice in order to achieve whatever ritual they're doing, and we need to stop that ritual, get Elwyn's soul back, and as soon as we get Elwyn's soul back, Elwyn could just fuck them all up.
And I would know this is happening in this, right?
You would know that it would sound. There's definitely a ring of truth to you.
Okay.
We're carrying Elwyn's body around too, so
Yeah, you are.
that's Elwyn.
This
Can I,
backpack doesn't talk.
DM?
Yeah.
Can I call him?
Call who?
Him,
Who?
the
Who?
pet.
Oh,
Am I able to call him?
no.
Okay.
I mean, you could try. Let me think about that. Try. I'll let you roll for it.
Oh, we doing me roll?
So tell me what you're gonna do first.
Oh, I was gonna try to I would assume in the time we have some sort of bond of some kind, given how I'd wrote the encounter, and I thought maybe telepathically I could ask him to come
Anything
to
you
where we
do
are.
would have to go through. Would have to flow through the power of the mask. To if anything you do in this regard. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to make a intelligence arcane check.
Okay. You guys cursed me before I even got here.
So you hearing what they've been discussing, you remember that you know that some time ago, as you slew Vimric, the his primary companion, his foremost guard, since you attacked so surprisingly, was not present, and when this creature arrived in its full fury, Vimric had already been destroyed, and you had the mask. And in a tenuous moment after slaying Vimric, you faced off with this massive silver creature, a perverted version of its former self, but nonetheless still maintaining and containing much of its power, if not even more so, that it's been pressed into service by the Baron of the Sulphurous Wastes. You were able to convince its simple mind to go into basically a holding pattern, to not to cease from its hostility towards you, and to go and just seek out another foe. And it's been flying over the cities and the various areas of the Sulphurous Wastes since. You reach out to it now, using the power of the mask. It's you haven't talked to it since then, and you find that you're still, as of yet, you haven't actually been exploring this mask and trying to utilize it, unfamiliar with how it works. You think it's possible to do what you just tried to do, but at this moment you're not able to accomplish that.
Alrighty. Seems good.
Okay.
Alright.
At this point, Blimlick chimes in. He says, Erebus. Erebus is the location of Crimson Rite. If you seek to stop it, you should seek travel there.
Wait, where's Erebus? Let me double check.
It's down there.
Okay. So you know,
since I've
Ada's,
been
that
here.
yeah,
Go ahead.
travel here in the Sulphurous Waste is limited strictly to the Way of Bones. That the skies are withheld, just by law, by force of law. The only creature that's been given permission to fly is Blightwing itself, the steed, the mount, and the guardian of Vimric.
I've been here long enough to know what I know if teleportation works here.
In limited amounts. The Way of Bones really is the safest and most guaranteed way to get back and forth. like short bursts of teleportation, yes, but from city to city teleportation does not work. Does not exist.
Yeah, then I would know that. So.
Yeah.
We did fuck up the big worm dude though, so at least one of the ways of the bones might be a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
We got to go back to Dis and then from Dis to Erebus.
You guys can try to do whatever you want, but if that's what you want to do, you can start moving in that direction.
I chime in and say going to Dis first would be the safest course of action.
Mm-hmm. And that the flying dude does not like us, right?
He, to the best of my knowledge, let's see here. I would say to the people, as long as I'm accompanying you, he will not bother you.
Do you think that he could fly us to Erebus?
I just tried to call him and he didn't respond.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Shit. Was that dragony dude we saw trying to get into Dis?
Yes.
Okay. Shit.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, it looks like we're gonna have to go to Dis, then to Erebus, unless we can somehow coax this dragony dude to take us there. But it looks like he won't want to take us there. Maybe if we fly in the air, he'll come to us, or eat us. One of the two.
Possible.
DM.
Yes.
For the magic, it's going to be what I said: the ring, the staff, and the rope.
Okay.
For the intent.
Okay.
I had to double check, because I wasn't sure what all. I couldn't remember what was in there. So yeah.
All right.
And you said I would have to do the AC for that, right?
Yeah, you gotta put in your own AC on your character sheet. I did not calculate it. So I'm putting on your character sheet. I'm putting a star by all the things that you're attuned to. So the robe, the staff, and the ring of protection.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa. I think I might have done something wrong in there.
You,
Oh no, it changes the base to 15, so just be 5 for the armor. My bad. I don't set my armor 25. And I have advantage on some throws against spells and magic effects. Okay, cool. I think that was the only one that gave an armor class bonus, so we're good then.
all right. Okay. What do you guys want to do? I mean, there's several options available to you. You can go ahead and try to do either of them. You can try to pursue tracking down or calling Blightwing to you, or gaining his attention and see if he'll transport you. You can try to go make your way back across the Way of Bones. You can see what happened if you tried to teleport yourself or fly yourself.
I'm down for whatever, dudes. Why don't we start making our way through the Way of Bones while you call whatever that dude is to come pick us up?
Question first, DM. Would I know if there are any teleportation circles in Dis or Erebus?
There are, like I said, there are not. Teleportation
Okay.
is by rule of law.
I figured,
is
but
not
I wanted to ask,
Yeah.
just to be sure.
in this plane. Teleportation has been outlawed.
Gotcha. I think
Now that being said,
That is
you wear the mask. You have the mask.
that is true.
That doesn't automatically make you the ruler of hell. It just makes it so that you have the item from which a lot of the authority in this plane is decreed from, is ushered from. So
I look to Deimos is the female, right? Right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I look to Deimos and say, Deimos, how would you like to fly?
he went AFK. He'll be right back.
Okay, we'll wait on that then.
Okay. All right. So you guys are you guys heading out back to the Way of Bones, or what are you doing?
Well, that'll depend if Deimos wants to do my plan.
Your plan is to
'Cause-
fly.
My plan is to true polymorph him into the Guardian.
Oh, well, that might be interesting. Okay.
And then I could ride him, and with the mask, hopefully I won't have any trouble. One could hope. Then we could just fly straight to Erebus. Maybe. We'll see.
All right. Well, while we wait for Deimos to come back, is there anything else you guys wanted to do, or any questions you had?
I have a question for you. What's the freaking what's the spell prep limit? How do you figure that?
For wizards, isn't it
Yeah.
spell wizard level plus, what is it again?
I couldn't remember where it was. Oh, it's in the if I open the spellcasting thing, it'll tell me.
Yeah, see, right here. Preparing, let's see. A number of wizard spells from your wizard spellbook equal to your intelligence modifier plus your wizard spell level.
Okay, so I can 30 or no,
27.
27. Okay, good. I didn't prep too many. Actually, I didn't prep enough, but
Okay.
I don't think. I wish it would show. Does it show a count somewhere how many you prepped? No, it doesn't.
No,
Okay.
you just have to count them one by one. So what's the plan? We're turning Deimos into a big bird or something?
That was the idea.
Can you give him a chicken head?
All right, I'm back, and I prefer a eagle.
So what do you want to do?
23. So
Turn him into a big chocobo, and we can ride him, and we can hear that little song.
So my idea was to. I said I could. The Guardian that flies the sky, which is the only one allowed to fly in the sky, I could true polymorph you into it.
Into what? No. Well, we put Palm off Blumic into it.
Huh?
You true polymorphing Blimlick into the Guardian?
Do you trust him?
He's awesome.
You guys can try to do whatever you want.
It was just a suggestion.
So Blimlick is there. He says, "Hmm? You call for Blimlick? What say? What do you want with Blimlick?"
Y'all really want to do this?
What do you guys
How
want to
would
do?
you like? How would you like to fly, Grimlick?
Blimlick? Flying is forbidden. How Blimlick fly?
But what if I could make it so you could fly?
Blimlick take disguise? What you do to Blimlick?
Make you into the Guardian.
Into Guardian of Skies?
Mm-hmm.
What a real Guardian?
He won't mind.
Blimlick will do it.
Alright. Then we should probably go to the roof.
Okay. That's
Wait.
You won't mind? I don't want Blumlight to die.
If he minds, we'll fuck him up. Let's go.
Yeah, okay, we'll fuck him up. Okay, cool.
Yes, Blimlick will do it. You ride on Blimlick?
Oh.
And you're gonna like it.
Okay. So you guys walk around. There is a side passageway that reaches a final staircase that goes up, curves around, and makes it to the top. You emerge near the top of one of the spires of the keep. It's about as high as you can get reasonably. Blimlick says, "So how this happen? What you do?"
I cast True Polymorph on him and polymorph him into the Guardian.
Okay. So
And I tell him not to resist.
okay, so let me just double check how this works. True polymorph. Choose one creature.
Wait, hold on. He has to be. I forgot about that.
There's a
he
CR
has to
level
be
limitation.
A CR yeah, there's a CR level limitation.
Yeah, he's definitely not CR. What would this thing be?
It'd be 20 or lower.
Yeah, the Guardian is not even is higher than level CR 20.
Yeah. So, and I'm sure I probably would have known I couldn't do that. I didn't even think about that.
Okay.
CR20. I didn't know we were level 10 still.
No,
Whatever I'm polymorphing somebody into, whatever the target, whatever I'm polymorphing into, is to have a CR lower or equal to or lower than my level.
Okay.
So, what do you guys want to do? You gotta come up with a plan. So you guys are sitting at the top of a spire.
I mean, we could turn Blumlick into a dragon and make him the new ruler of the sky. Or a CR20 Blumlick.
Like I said, you guys can do whatever you want to do, or try to do whatever you want to do.
I'm checking something right now.
Let's see here.
Yeah. Something we have to actually probably go a fast way because we only got literally a day left in hell before we all get fucked up. Maybe two.
I can help you with that.
Trying to think. The fastest way is to turn him into a flying creature and then Let me see if I have mass illusion or something to.
Yeah, not unless we can get us all invisible. Well, the guy probably has true sight anyways, but yeah, I think we're gonna have to fly to Erebus. I think that might honestly be the only way, just an account of us not dying or getting too exhausted to do anything.
I can prevent you all from being harmed further by the hells.
How?
Hold on, let me see how many slots I have for that level. Oh, where's that? Assuming it works, because I would know. Seventh level. I would know this by now. Does Mordecai's Magnificent Mansion work in hell?
To open a plane to another dimension.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, in your experience, it's worked, and that's kind of how you have hidden away and maintained your existence here without being tormented or captured by some of these high-powered demons in the area. That's been your primary go-to.
I kind of explained that to them.
Right. Well, we've been using that a lot. Well, we used to. So I'm down for whatever.
All right. So you guys are hanging out on this what do you call it? This balcony that's on the edge of a spire. And as you're trying to figure out your plan of your next plan, you guys notice that there is a streak of fire that kind of reaches close to you, and it impacts the side of the spire itself, and there's this blistering explosion that kind of occurs right next to you. I need you guys all to roll dexterity saving throws.
I catch it.
You catch it in the face.
Yep. Well, I'd say left
Is
side.
it fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll take half.
Okay. So
If there's any reaction or anything I can do for that.
half of that.
Is this? You said this is fire?
This is fire.
All right, I'll absorb elements. Jesus. So I'll take 70.
Okay. And as you do that, there's as that happens, this big plume of fire just reaches up and bursts into the stone next to you, actually caving in part of the tower itself. So this ground is all jagged and fucked up now. From down below, you hear this massive roar as a large leathery winged creature comes flying up to you. By exposing yourself to the outside, you caught the attention of one of these Baelors that has been terrorizing the city beneath, now in the absence of power. This creature is rising up quickly to meet you guys. Its leathery wings just flapping in the sky as it charges up at you from the ground below.
How fast is it going?
It has an 80-foot fly speed, so it's making its way up to you pretty quickly. All right, so let's see.
Can you push the map again? I can see the tokens, but I can't see the map.
Yeah, mine's still loading.
It's still loading. Wow, holy cow! Why is it so slow?
Yeah, same.
Woo! It's my birthday. 12th.
Really? Happy birthday!
Is it?
Thanks.
Congrats. I'm being old. But congrats.
Why the crap is my map so slow at loading? Did I make it the wrong size? Alright, can you see it? Can you guys see it yet?
Oh yeah. Is a Baylor.
Alright, well, I see the tokens, so I'll just go off it.
Oh, that's why I never. Hold on 1 second here. That is weird. Apparently, Fantasy Grounds can open Photoshop files.
really?
That makes sense.
That's super weird.
That's weird.
So I actually loaded a
wonder
Photoshop
it's
file
taking
into
so long.
Fantasy Grounds, and but it won't push to you.
That'll take a while. Yeah.
I never actually saved it as a JPEG. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's remake this real quick. You guys are here. On top of the spire, there is a broken, jagged cutout portion here from where the fire hit.
Oh, where'd the map go?
I shut it down. I'm sending you a
Oh,
JPEG
okay.
of it.
All right.
This should load, I hope.
Loading.
Do you guys see the picture of the Baylor that I sent you?
Yeah.
That looked fine. If this doesn't load, I'll just use my normal parchment. Shit.
Out of
Was
curiosity,
it a cool map?
Well, I made it a health
I don't-
shape map.
out
What?
of curiosity, did you
Yeah.
know you can preload maps?
I usually do. Like I had preloaded this a while ago.
Oh
but-
wow, that's weird that
apparently-
it didn't show up then.
All right, one more time. You guys can see this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep,
that
yep.
loaded just fine.
It's weird. It must have been
Just
the Photoshop
parchment
format or
this
something
shit
like
up.
that. Okay, here we go.
Dude, since I started playing in your game and you started using this parchment, I use it a lot in my games. Like
It's
a lot.
It's the handiest thing in the world.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you share that with me? It's the parchment. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. There we go. Sweet.
All right, so this creature is charging up at you quickly. Did you guys roll initiative?
No.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah, let's see. Did I get a negative number? No.
You guys got smacked in the face
Did
with a
mine-
fireball. So let's see
Did
here.
mine roll?
Yep, you got an 18.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
The Baylor, unfortunately, is first. Okay. So this is a large Baylor. You guys saw a Baylor a long time ago. You remember, Deimos? And you guys managed to, of course you did.
Yeah.
Amputated his dong from him.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Way back in the day. Anyway, that was you guys realize being down here that was a small Baylor. All right, this thing that's charging your way is much larger, much more ferocious looking. He comes blazing in at you guys, full speed, and let's see here, like right here at the edge of the balcony that he's just been torn apart by his fire blast. He's going to take a swing at you, Adis, with his longsword as he comes sweeping in. Here's the attack.
Okay.
All right. And you feel a shock of pain as this blazing longsword, crackling with energy, comes crashing into you. All right.
Okay.
With
One.
he turns and slashes out a crackling flame whip at you, Deimos.
Suck a dick.
All right.
All right.
Crashes into you, and then he stands up and now standing on the pedestal. slashes
sec.
his sword at you again, or at you, Deimos.
Was any of the damage he did to me fire?
No.
Okay.
Okay, Deimos. Adis, it's your turn now. This huge hulking creature is standing above you, leathery wings, fire in his eyes, a whip of flame, and a sword of lightning in his hands. What do you do?
I dumb the mask and tell him to be gone.
All right. I need you to roll an intelligence check and a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Intelligence check.
Okay.
And a... Let's see here. You said a wisdom saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. As you place the mask on, you and you speak through it. For the first time, it begins to move with your lips, and your voice issues forward in a voice that's not really your own, right? But what you realize is that this Baelor you're looking at is not some brutish beast working off of primal rage and fury. It is fiercely intelligent, and he looks at you with flame in his eyes keenly, and you hear his voice just kind of boom back at you. You are no Baron. You have no authority over me, you little human shit.
True polymorph him into a mouse.
You're burning your 9th level spell?
Yeah.
Let's see here. So it's a wisdom saving throw? What is it?
I
don't think so, yeah.
Wisdom saving throw. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Okay.
The D.
DC
I
23.
forget. How's the what's? Yeah.
Right, that's what you said.
I think. How do you determine the DC?
It's 8 plus
It's-
intelligence modifier plus proficiency.
So 8. So that plus plus intelligence modifier would make it 15. Plus my proficiency, it would actually only be 21.
But I think you have... Let's see what items you have. One of your items, Robe of the Archmagi, increases your DC by 2. Yeah. So 23.
Yeah. DC by 2. Yeah, 20.
Yeah, well, he 28'd it.
Nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
All right, and you have
That's
his
legit.
full attention. And you,
That's
I mean,
legit.
you realize that Baelors are magic resistant. Well, you realize it now. All right, Pepin, your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna cast my signature spell on that motherfucker. Try to slow his ass. I said...
He sloughs it. He shakes it off just as easily as he shook off the true polymorph spell.
Okay. And he's like right on us, right?
He's right in front of you. He's laughing in your face. You silly little shits are about to feel the wrath of hell.
Alright. I'm gonna say...
I'll get a second payload dig.
I'm gonna say... Deimos, get him!
Deimos, you're up.
Deimos, he's just looking at this thing, and he's just like, I don't know what I'm gonna hit first. I'm gonna hit his left kneecap. I'll punch his left knee. Well, actually, I'm gonna go super Deimos mode because I'm just super excited.
Okay.
So super Deimos, and I'm just getting excited. I'm gonna punch this Baelor in his left kneecap because it seems like a cool place.
Okay. That hits.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Alright.
that's a good kneecap. And then I'm gonna just twirl around as I'm twirling around to this next kneecap. I look up and I see something that I've seen before. And I know for a fact Baelors don't like getting hit there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing up
It's very large and imposing, is what it is.
and I'm gonna smack it.
Okay.
And then
with my bonus action, I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna jump up there, like doing a twist. And I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna start pulling it down. I'm gonna rip this mother trucker off out of instinct.
Give it to me. Come on. Come on, don't be a prude.
You were surprisingly adept at like yanking on large dicks like that. It seems like you've had lots of practice, hanging on to them,
Not
and
really.
pulling on them, and tugging on them. Yeah, I knew it. I knew
No.
you was a kicky bro.
What?
I knew it all the time.
What?
You
Yeah.
like them. You like the big dicks.
Yeah.
That's why you carried me all
Hey,
around.
hey,
You
face
want
it.
it, but you never know getting it. You know you never getting it. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. So you go hang on that one, because
Oh,
you never
yeah.
getting
Oh.
this goodness
Oh,
here.
damn
Yeah.
There's some goodness right there, you know that. I love my slightly below average blue dragon ball dick.
Yeah.
Can't ever get it up.
Yeah.
It's
and
cool. That's totally what I
so
want.
while you're talking to him.
Don't you try to hit me, you son of a bitch.
He's
I'm dropping
swinging.
my backpack, you son of a
Oh
whore.
shit! He can't
Break
hit you.
your fucking face off.
Oh, he can't hit
I'm
you.
gonna break your
So you're
fucking
hanging,
face.
you're hanging
I'm
onto,
gonna fucking break
hanging onto his crotch, right? And he's there swinging and
Yeah.
lashing with his whip at you, but like you're swinging around, and he can't really hit you without really hurting himself. So
You
it's
son
you
of a
caught him
bitch.
in a
You son of a bitch.
compromised position right now. So while he's distracted, Adis, what do you do?
I am going to.
What you got? What you got?
I'm gonna look up at him and I'm gonna say, "I said be gone," and I'm going to try to banish him.
Okay.
So since he's native to this plane, it'll send him to a demi-plane
For
if
one
it
day.
succeeds.
All right.
Uh,
Target him and roll it.
And I believe it's the same. Let's see here. The DC is not counting the thing from the staff, by the way. So do you want to just roll a save?
You should be able to. You should be able to set your DC.
Oh yeah, it would be on this page, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's at the top of every.
Yeah, the spells.
Yeah.
Save DC, yeah, +2. There we go. And then combat. Oh no, I'm not, because I found this spell prepared.
What you gonna do?
Scrolling over the stat real quick. Give me 2 seconds here. What uses the most amount of charges on this thing? I need to blow some charges. 7. So no one's between me and him.
Nope, he's right in front of you. He's within touching distance. I mean, you're 5 feet from him, or less.
I'm gonna use 2 charges from the staff. Cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. All right. So you go invisible. Anything else?
I'm going to.
You have movement bonus action left.
I'm gonna move back and up 10 feet.
So you're flying.
Yeah, I'm on the carpet.
Okay. So the circle is the spire that you're in.
Oh right.
There is a doorway. You're like on this platform. There's a doorway that goes down, the stairway that goes down further below. Okay. So there's no.
Oh,
there's
so
nowhere back for you to
where
go.
there's. Oh, get you.
The stairway goes
So I
down
could
below.
step back.
Yeah.
Could I step back to like right here?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll step back to right there.
And you could fly up if you went on the
And-
carpet, but there's no. This is a wall behind you.
Oh, okay. That's what I want to do. I wanted to go. Oh wait, like this is solid. I would fly into something if I'm here. Is what you were saying?
Yeah. I mean, you could go straight up from where you are
Oh.
right now, but you're not.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, I'll go up, so that I'm out of his reach. So like, say 20 feet,
All right, 20 feet up in the air. All right, Pepin, your
Yep.
turn.
and that'll be it.
I'm gonna say, hey motherfucker, I'm gonna cast Ice Lance at him, but I'm gonna aim it so it can like go up his butt.
All right. You're definitely short enough to do so.
Nice.
He's standing over you.
An icy enema.
All right, so here's the dex save. He succeeds, so he only takes half damage.
You got advantage on all saves against magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he only takes 13 damage, and here's the con. Hold on, does he get the con save if he saves? No, a creature that fails the dex save.
You guys are in
Nope.
trouble. You really need an Albrecht right now. He's gonna kick your ass.
For real, though. Yeah, it's just a beefcake.
This guy's gonna crush you. This is a Baylor, a real Baylor of hell. All right, Deimos.
Deimos will first, use his first action, just hit the top of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull this thing off, so I'm pounding into
You're
it.
gonna pull it
one
off?
Punch. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm planning to do. I'm just like gonna hit it, loosen it up, no big deal. Just reach around, do another slash at it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no big deal. And then I see this ice lance, this kind of stuff jutting out the side of his butt area. It didn't get all the way in. And I see this is a perfect perch because I'm pulling this thing down. I'm gonna push my feet onto it to propel myself forward. I'm using that to push it down into his butt more, but also to pull myself to pull it out more. So I'm gonna use that, and I'm just be like, all right, time to get the ripping and the tearing, ripping and the tearing.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna make him. All right, Deimos. I need you to make me a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Oh, that ain't gonna be good.
Okay. So as you fail the sleight of hand check, whereas before you were swinging around underneath between his legs,
Yeah.
you find yourself all of a sudden locked in place. As what you're
shit.
hanging onto becomes rigid
Oh, what is
and,
this?
and pointing
Ah.
more vertically and forward as you've been beating on it.
Oh, I fucked up.
Right?
Oh,
so you're
dang
just
it.
hanging there
Ah.
in front of him, and now he's got a perfect vantage point of view,
And
looking at you.
I know what's wrong. I'm still pulling down with my athletics, my bonus action. I'm gonna rip that thing down. I'm pulling that thing back down. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm gonna get the thing down far enough, and eventually I'll whip him in the face with his own dick.
Well, he's
Cause
looking at
damage.
you. He's looking at you right now. He can
What you
see
do,
you now
bitch?
because you're hanging out in front of him now. You're pulling down
Hey,
on it, but
bitch.
you're not having much success.
Oh, what are you gonna do? You gonna try to hit
here
the
comes yeah.
poor little dainty lady on your dick?
Yeah, here
Is that what you're
comes,
gonna do?
Here comes the longsword. Oh, first of all, he pulses fire. Let's see.
Oh no.
So all you guys on his turn.
Oh yeah.
Pulse fire.
I took half.
Oh, I actually activated my
And then I
bow
put the resistance on
already.
myself.
Sorry.
Oh, hold on. I would have. Sorry, it's because I was testing my girlfriend. She's telling me happy birthday. Absorb element.
Okay. Go ahead and adjust it. You took 21 damage in fire, so go ahead and adjust it based on your various resistances and stuff.
Got it.
Okay. And then Deimos, at you.
I have my.
Yeah.
I got my shield up, my big bubble, because I literally turn into a condom.
I'm just like, I know you're gonna try to hit me, but you can't hurt me.
All right, well, he
I'm
swings at you.
99.9.
He's swinging at you anyway. I mean, just like, oh, look at oh, damn it. Okay.
Yeah. Where's
Um,
that 20?
Man, I used because like literally on his sheet here. So you use the bubble at just the right time. Okay. So
Oh, thank goodness.
yeah, it flares up because he triples his damage dice on crits.
Holy shit.
So this would be
That would have been down.
yeah. So here's the crit, right?
Oh, gross.
Plus then it would have been plus this. That's what would have happened. But
Yeah.
all right, so
Oh.
wait, you actually took the damage. Hold on, take it back. So 113 plus 41. So you take yeah, let me heal you real quick. 13 and minus 41, so you're there. Okay. The bubble glows up around you as you activate your shield, and there's this glowing circle of divine energy around you, and his sword strikes against it, and there's a shattering spark and a crack through the air. It almost sounds like a thunderclap, and you look up and you realize that the sword is just there hanging out, and actually where it struck you has chipped the blade of the sword, so taking a large chunk out of the blade. The bubble is completely impermeable. The Baal roars in anger and in fury, right? And he swings down at you again with his whip.
I'm gonna have to take this asshole down.
And
Bring it down to
likewise,
the-
Cast Globe of Invulnerability on yourself.
no damage hits. No, this is way better than Globe of Invulnerability.
Uh,
The Baal roars and he turns and he just lashes out at you, Pepin, with his whip, his last whip attack.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Okay, that's his turn. Adis, your turn.
I'm gonna try something crazy here. 3rd level. Maybe. We will see. Let's see here.
What you got? What you got?
I'm going to cast an inverted magic circle underneath his feet.
Inverted magic
Oh,
circle.
wait, no, I'm not, because it takes too long. Never mind. I am going to
Yeah, it's a casting
So
time, 1
those
minute.
two, yeah, those two are right next to each other. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna move down into the stairwell,
Okay.
so I can still see out. And I'm gonna try to banish him again.
Okay.
Last try. I got him targeted. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So what does it look like? What do you do?
I flew down, and as the invisibility fades away from me, and our eyes meet, I look him square in the eyes and say, "I said, be gone!" And I cast the spell and watch him evaporate. And then I tell them, "We got 1 minute before he comes back, so get the fuck out of here."
All right, Deimos, you're
do
hanging
want-
onto a rigid
Yeah.
timber, literal piece of timber, right? And all of a sudden it vanishes and you drop down to the ground.
Now, I do want to point out. I want to say that it's in my shield, so the rest of his body gets teleported away, but his dick gets severed.
In your shield. That's okay.
I just wanted to say it should because Deimos is gonna get a 2 for 2 on the Baylor dick.
Do we
2
have
for 2.
another penis? A Baylor penis?
It
A
vanished.
real
Yeah.
one?
It was not inside your shield.
I was holding on to it. I was grabbing onto his dick, and I had my
Roll-
shield around me. So
roll
I
a
should
D20.
At least most.
High or low? High or low?
A
D20. D20. High low.
You know what?
High
Obviously, I'm gonna
success,
go high.
Lows fail.
High, because mom didn't raise no bitch.
I love your argument, but I was driving on top.
It slips out of your fingers. It was a little slippery.
Dude.
It slips out of your fingers. You couldn't quite hold on to it. It just this slops out.
I argued
I'm like,
it. I tried.
I think it's best we take the long way and go now.
Yo, I take that back. I take that back. You're not nowhere near as skillful as I thought you was. You're actually quite clumsy. You're not even good at that. You kinky broad. You slip out of your hands. Slip out your hands like a fucking amateur.
Dude, I'm a dude. Oh wait,
Oh,
How do you know?
the,
Did you get those
because
flaming
because
titties?
I'm
because
so
my
confused.
character is annoyed by the ramblings of this dragonborn. It just. Oh wait, that only lasts. Never mind, doesn't last long enough. Never mind. Moving on.
How far is the so I guess we're going through the bone highway or whatever.
How exhausted? Like I'm asking, like my player, how exhausted are you all?
Oh, we're fine.
we're level 2 exhausted, but as long as we're not
Yeah.
level 3, we're good. Yeah, level 3 would suck balls. How far is like from up here where we're standing? Is it to the to the road or whatever?
To the road, quite far. You're in the center of Baal Sephyr, so
Hey, do we all fit on your carpet?
you're like here.
It can carry at 500 pounds. I think is the limit.
So it's it's close. Blimlick weighs almost nothing, so Vork is pretty heavy, and Deimos is kind of heavy. I'd say it could fit you all.
But it flies. It's carry. It says its carrying capacity is twice the weight shown on the table, but I don't know the table. But it flies at half speed if it carries more than its normal capacity. But
Okay.
I don't know what that is. So
Okay, so I'd say its max capacity just carrying this group. Oh wait, Albrecht is there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
got
he's in
little-
tiny mode. He's like 100 and 200 pounds.
It's a pretty sturdy dwarf, though. Shit. I've been on the bone way, or could I try teleporting us to it?
30 seconds have gone by.
I cast Arcane Gate to the place outside of the keep where I snuck in.
Okay.
If it's within 500 feet.
You guys, let's see, 500 feet. Yeah, okay, 500 feet is 100 something yards. Okay, you guys vanish. Let's see, wait, Arcane Gate is
It opens a portal in both places. This stays open until I drop it.
all right. Yeah, so a glowing portal opens up in front of you, and the other end is outside the keep walls, on the ground.
And as soon as everybody's out, I drop it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'll last 10 minutes.
Yeah, you guys step through it, and you guys are safely on the ground, on outside the keep.
Lead the way, whoever's leading the way. Glimpton,
Yeah.
where do we go? We gotta get back fast to the city that we came from.
Yeah.
DM question.
Yes, sir.
If you use a magic device to cast a spell with concentration, do you still have to concentrate on it?
Yes, you do.
Yep.
I thought so, but I wasn't 100% on that.
Okay. You guys are in the center and the heart of Baal Sephyr. And like I said, this place is wrought with chaos and flames, and that was not the only Baelor in the area. So you guys are like on the map. You guys are like there. All right. There's fire and anarchy everywhere. There's screams and torment. There's various creatures and demons all over the place, and without Blimlick sneaking you in through the back streets, you realize that you have started to gain the attention with a flash of arcane power as you exit the gate. That a couple of demons have already started to look at you, and a couple more have begun to notice and have begun to call out for companions to come this way.
I looked at Glenlake, and quickly I muttered to him, Glenlake, the dude in charge that lived atop this citadel. He was all powerful in this realm. If you wish to be second to him, get us out of the city without another fight.
Blimlick says, street, they see us. They've seen already. He says, if he says, I can do it. I can help you, but you must help us escape this situation here, and I would have to use the power of the mask to escape this. The tension is too great.
Are there any Baelors nearby?
In your immediate
Oh,
what?
I have an idea.
In your immediate area, there are not. So you guys are teleported down below. Deimos, your shield is gone. You guys
Yep.
land kind of like this here. The wall is directly behind you. Actually, let me move that further down so I have more room.
Oh, you know what? When you cast Arcane Gate, your concentration would have gone on the banishment, so he would have appeared like as soon as you cast
Oh
the spell.
shit! Yeah, that's true. That is how that works.
Oh, the gate pops up. He reappears right away, and you guys jump through the gate. You hear this ominous roar above you in the skies as this thing is enraged. Fortunately for you, he has not quite seen where the other end of the gate was yet. So you guys are out here.
Did he get his dick?
You know what? I'm gonna try to do something. Hopefully this works.
His dick is intact because Deimos failed his check.
Unfortunately.
All right, I'm gonna cast a fireball, but I'm gonna use my spell. What do you call those things? Alchemical casting. I'm gonna use an extra 3rd level spell to cast it up to a mile away. I'm gonna cast it pretty far away from us, like in the other direction, like right above the houses where it can be seen by the Baylor and the other dudes, to draw attention in that direction. That way we have you know how I did the slow thing that it's up to a mile away?
Yeah, but what spell are you casting?
A fireball.
Fireball. Okay.
So I burned 3 3rd levels to draw the attention away, and you know, far away.
So you explode a building for how far away?
I would say like half a mile in the opposite direction of where we want to go.
All right. Have you seen the picture of what this place looks like?
Oh, that's right. Can I make it a pink fireball?
Pink fireball. A pink fireball. Let me see your alchemical. Link your alchemical shit.
I mean, it could be green or purple, are very common in alchemical fires.
Like green fire. Here, I'll link it again so you guys can open it up. Augment spells.
I never read anything about.
Let's see. You can expand one additional spell slot to augment its effects. First, it makes the raw stuff of magic into your spell to amplify it. Sure. You can change the color of your fire.
Nice. Thank you.
All right. So, looking at the map, at the battle map, guys, there's a bunch of demons in the area that have noticed you as you appeared. There's a Baylor in the freaking skies, right, that is looking for you. Pepin, you cast a green flame explosion half a mile away, right? It's this huge booming plume of, like, over here. Boom, right? Explosion. Roll. Roll a, this will be a deception check, but I'll let you use, I'll let you have proficiency on it because of, you're using your arcane to amplify it. Alright. Alright. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9, 12, 12. Alright. As that massive plume of explosion happens, the Baylor above you in the skies sees it and goes dashing off in that direction, flying. Now, he's enraged, and he is flying in the skies, which is odd. You don't see any of the other Baylors flying. What you do see, though, on the ground is that as the cacophony of this explosion just kind of ripples through the air, a couple of these creatures peel off to rush towards it. All right.
As soon as they turn to disappear or turn to walk away after the explosion, I cast teleport and teleport us all outside the wall of the city.
Okay, hold on.
And there's not more than 8 of us, right?
There are no. There's not more than 8 of you. Let me
Yeah.
see here 1 second. Let me just see if any of these creatures here have any way to cancel your spell cast.
They can certainly try.
If one of them counters, I'll counter. Their counter.
That's what I'm talking about. Counter. Oh, dude, I was playing in a game once where we literally have freaking like 5-way counterspell duel going off. That stack was insane.
Alright, so none of these creatures can cast counterspell, but these 3 creatures, they're pretty hideous devils in their own right, are charging towards you, and you cast teleport, and you
Yes.
guys vanish from this spot. Okay,
And hopefully not in the torture chamber.
so where were you aiming for?
The outside of the main gate. Like tortoise.
You would have been there before, right?
Yeah. It would be somewhere I'm familiar with. I would think. So I would have had to come in and out of it in my travels around here.
Alright, roll your D100.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Ching. 84 on target. Or 89 actually.
Okay.
Oh, that probably went almost good enough to Erebus. It's just
Huh? No, they can't long
I
range
know.
teleporting like that's for
Oh yeah. Hey. 89
However,
pretty
I
good.
do have a question,
Yeah.
Dean.
Yes.
As far as teleportation goes, is that teleporting while in here? What if you can? I would know this because I've been here. How is teleporting into this realm affected?
To teleport into hell and out of this plane? You can't.
Yeah, like you can't.
No. The way that souls get here, I mean, the
Well, no,
the ability to enter and to leave this plane is locked down. The only way that individuals can get here is through specific situations, usually through divine intervention or a pact with a high-ranking devil. The
So plane shift doesn't work.
correct.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
So you guys are there.
We're out.
All right, you're out. You find yourselves outside the gates, standing on the Way of Bones. You arrive there, and I guess the odds would be pretty low. Roll a d20 just to see how, like a 1 to 4. If you roll a 1 through a 4, you arrive there just as a caravan is passing through.
You want me to roll?
Yes, roll a d20.
Come on, roll.
Yes.
You guys land, and as you arrive there, the you find yourselves in the middle. A host of skeletal steeds is bearing down on you, like right on top of you. At the helm of this large bone caravan behind you, you see this cackling face just cracking a whip and shouting at the steeds, "Move on, you horsey bitches!" And there's the horses begin to trample over your position right when you land. So let's see here. We've got a normal riding horse does 2d4 plus 3 bludgeoning damage with its hooves. These skeletal horses are at least 3 times in size and quite a bit larger. Alright. Alright. So as these things rush over you, you guys take this in bludgeoning damage. As the horse, as you get beat around and knocked around with these skeletal horses just crashing into you.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Quickly, you dive out of the way, but you get hit by Adis. You get cracked in the ribs with a huge hoof. Pepin, you get smacked in the face with the shin bone of this large skeleton. You go rolling out of the way. Deimos, you just kind of like bumped around, pinballing between some of these large horses before you get like boot you off to the side. The caravan, this huge train-like thing, has begun to move quickly, like a I guess a bat out of hell, down the way of bones in this direction.
As soon as we get hit and all that happens, I already added myself the damage. Now, my turn to cast Arcane Gate right in front of us, and then on top of one of the carriages, the other end,
Okay.
before it gets out of our reach, and run through the gate.
Okay. So you're gonna try to land on
But-
top of the train. The other end of the gate is static. It's locked in place. It doesn't move along with the caravan.
Oh, okay, so I can't put it on top of the caravan so it can move along with it.
No, you got to pick up.
Well, you could just run through it and just hope and dream.
I'll just teleport us on top of the wagon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You cast teleport, and you guys land. Where did you land? Towards the front or towards the back?
Towards the front, because that's our friend. That's the dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You guys land there, all busted up, all bruised up. Some of you have some like singe marks and burn marks on your body. You guys look like you've just been through the ringer, and you plop down right next to Craven. And he says, "Hey, who said you could join this train? If you paid your ticket price."
You shut your
I-
face.
How
I
much is
look
your
at
life
him.
worth?
I just look at him, stare straight at him.
Okay.
I have the mask on.
Yeah, he has a mask on.
Remember what happened last time?
No, I'm not using it. I'm just looking at him.
I'm gonna tell him. You remember what happened last time? Do you want us to protect this caravan?
Yeah.
You see
Last
that
time-
big ass dragon that we killed?
Last time you bastards wrecked fucking half of my train. I lost so much in that cargo shipment.
Yeah, but we literally
You mean we
killed
saved
that
half
dude.
of your train?
The way I
The guy
see it,
was
you
huge.
pissed off the bone worm in the first place. He says, I see
he's
it.
not
You
there
owe
anymore.
me
Yep.
some blood chips. A whole
Hey.
fucking lot of blood chips.
No. There's no more bone worm. So think of in the long term of how many times you go back and fucking forth.
And it
Of
was
how
this
much you
guy
don't
here,
get.
right? Hey, what's that on your face?
What?
Oh
I
shit,
just
this guy here is wearing a mask. He's wearing the mask of power. What the fuck you brought on my caravan?
Yeah, you're fucked.
Keep driving.
He assured
Fastest-
me to tickle you if you talked back.
Son of a bitch.
Hey,
Here, hey, you see these here reins? Yeah. You have a fucking fun time. He tosses the reins at you.
I grab
and he
him.
runs towards the edge, and he just takes a
No.
flying leap off the
I
edge.
grab that some bitch.
He grabbed him by the legs in
I'm like,
midair.
what's up? Yeah, I'm like, what's up, buddy? Where do you think you're going, bro,
Alright,
Tonio?
He takes a flying leap. You grab him in midair. Right. He's like, oh shit, let go of me, fucker.
No, we're gonna hang out because we're friends. Aren't we friends?
Hey, fucking devils, damn it. Let go of me.
What? No. I wouldn't let go of my friend. It seemed like you were gonna fall off this carriage, and I would hate to see that happen again.
I'd rather be out there than with the ones what stole the fucking Volto mask from Baron Vimrick.
Well, he's dead.
What?
Yeah,
dead?
he's erased. Yeah, something like that. Like, you know, like how I don't have a good saying, but like,
I just speak up and say, have you ever seen somebody turn to ash?
He says to you, you fucking idiot. He's Baron fucking Vimrick. He
Not
can't
anymore.
be killed. You dumb shit. A demon, a devil of that power would have had so many fail-safes in place to save his soul from obliteration and from death that there is no way he's dead. Maybe set back, maybe changed form, maybe even a fucking lemur. But he ain't dead, and I tell you what, he be coming for that mask as soon as he gets power back. Let me fucking go. I want off this boat. I want off this fucking train.
nah, bro, you need to do this.
Tell you what, you get us to this as fast as possible as you can. Break your own record, and we'll let you go.
Yeah, fuck these horses. Alright, give me those reins. Give me that shit. You wanna let me go?
Cool.
Big-titted bitch. I will whip
Oh.
these horses until they fucking die, and I'm gonna send to get us there.
Oh yeah, say it again slower.
Big titted bitch.
Oh wait, I'm a dude. Oh, what the fuck is going on? This belt is fucking crazy. Wait, where's Blimlick?
He should be here. You teleported all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blimlick is there with you.
Hey, Blimlick.
Hmm?
So, you don't happen to be, the Baron that got destroyed, are you?
What a silly question. Why would you ask this of Blimlick? Blimlick
I
is
don't
pleasure
know.
slave.
Yeah, just asking, Blimlick, because I think you're cool, and I just want to make sure you're still cool.
Hey, Blimlick, how long ago was your past life that you were talking about?
Few months?
Like 6, maybe?
Blimlick, come on, bro.
Give
Don't
Blimlick.
be...
Blimlick is, and he's been, you see him looking at Adis. He's been staring at him like the whole time. He says, let Blimlick use mask for 1 second, and Blimlick will give you all answers.
Hold on.
Blimlick.
I'm gonna use my prestigious memory ability to switch out one of my spells.
Mhm.
I'm gonna switch out choke. No, I'm gonna leave choke. I'll switch out fireball because we're in hell and everything's all fire.
Yes.
Detect thoughts. So I'll cast detect thoughts on Blimlick.
All right, link it.
Wisdom,
I gotta-
wisdom save. Oh no, I cast it on myself, and I try to detect his thoughts. Wisdom save 19.
All right. You initially learn the surface thoughts of that creature, what is most on its mind. As an action, you can either shift your attention to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe deeper, make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind.
That's
Okay.
what I'm after.
So that was his wisdom saving throw.
No, Blimlick.
So as he's there, just kind of fidgety, as you're probing deep into his mind, you find yourself wading into a conflated, jumbled mess. There is on the surface level is this kind of, flighty creature that you've been spending time with for the last couple days. Deeper down, you find layers of emotion and deep layered pain and motivation and anger, and then you find deeper memories and snippets. It's whiffs. You can tell that he's not even sure. He's trying to piece things together. There's little snippets of things that he knows and a lot of. But as you get to the level of his subconscious, Pepin, you're probing. It takes you a couple minutes to do this, reaching deep into his mind, going deeper and darker into his mind. The place becomes, as the deeper you go, the less chaotic, the less scattered it is. When you finally reach the level of his subconscious, you find yourself deeply disturbed, as in your own mind's eye, a large set of golden fiery eyes just gazes at you. And there, within the realm of Blimlick's mind, you realize that you're looking face to face with the full-on consciousness of this creature.
Blimlick, I want to be your friend. And
That's a cool picture, dude.
that's super.
And
How often can you convert one of these guys to being a cool guy because we want to keep Blimlick?
and Pepin, this creature looking straight at you, deep in his subconscious. You hear him. You hear his voice just kind of ripple through your mind. He says, "I see you." Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. You guys are rapidly on the, and as you you're jarred out of conscious out of that state.
Yeah, it lasts a minute, so I'm guessing.
Yeah, it jolted out of that, and slightly before the spell would have ended anyway. As you come to and you realize that the wagon is veering, almost like it's been rocked off of its course just slightly. And you come to, you snap to, and you realize that the explosion has gone off next to the wagon. Okay.
Where's the Baylor at?
Up in the skies behind you, you see flying not one, not two, but 3 Baylors looming in the sky behind the caravan, having tracked down the scent of your magical trail as you guys did this chain teleport. The Baylors are coming.
Oh crap!
I will be right back. I have to use
We
my
might need an Albert for this one.
Well, good thing that we've already been through this, and I can pop up a bunch of walls of force.
So there's 3 of these guys in the skies now. He called his friends.
Ah crap!
Okay. Second here. All right. So you guys are on the train, on the caravan. Like this is the car that you're on.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
And up in the sky, the Baylors are honing in. Okay. Each one of them as big as the original one that you encountered. Deimos, roll a perception check.
All right. Do.
Oof. These minuses are getting you.
Well, 17 is just enough for you to realize that Baylor number 1 has a golden semicircle like mark, like just like a chunk taken out of his penis.
Oh, that's a shame, isn't it?
As I hold the other chunk in my hand.
Okay.
Did you tell us about your thought experiment?
I guess that explosion rocked me out of the concentration,
snapped
so
you out of
Okay. So yeah,
I wouldn't have had time. Yeah.
Okay. These things are beginning to bear down. So they're further away than this. This is what, 45 feet. They're more like 300 feet away. What do you guys want to do?
All right. So first thing is I'm gonna do Operation Wall of Force.
Okay.
So let me see. That's an extra second spell level. Yeah. So I'll expend a 5th and a 2nd to extend the range.
Okay.
And make them fly right into it, smash their faces.
All right. You're trying to aim it.
How far away did you say they are?
300 or 400 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna tell him, hey, I got you, and to like kind of compliment his spell and try to get them to actually fly into it. Um, I'm gonna tell him to off-center it to the right, and I'm gonna cast Ice Storm on them because it has a 300-foot range.
Okay.
It creates a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Okay.
And that should slow them down too, right? It makes it difficult
And
terrain.
if they and the idea is I'm trying to position it so that when they go to dodge, they'll run smack into his wall.
Okay. So this can take a little bit of coordination. I need an intelligence check from both of you.
I'm going to compliment both of their spells. I'm going to stand here and just start squatting.
Wow.
Okay.
You know what?
I
There's a-
don't know if it's possible, but I'd try to guide him as much as I could because I can't fucking do shit when I'm over here.
Roll a couple d4s, Deimos. 2 d4s. Okay. So that becomes a 16 and a 15. As you so you guys do what you can. It's maximum range even for a 300-foot spell. Suddenly there's a cone of frost and sleet and ice in the sky, and the Baelors see it coming, and a couple of them veer out of the way. Right at that point, Pepin, from that far away, you try to erect a wall of force. You see one of the Baelors just dart over it. Another one was on the opposite side of the hailstorm, so it doesn't matter. But the third one slams into it. It does crunch him in the shoulder at the speed that he was flying. We'll call it that much bludgeoning damage. You hear a crack as as Baelor number 3 slams into this wall of force, but then quickly corrects in the air and goes back into his flight pattern, rushing towards you. Now these things are much smarter than the worm was. Their eyes are on you now, and having seen that trick of throwing up a wall of force,
Yeah.
they're keenly watching you now.
How fast are they catching up to us?
Pretty quickly. I mean, if they're moving at dashing speed 160 feet per turn, they're moving in. They'll be on you in about 3 turns.
Okay.
Well, they'll be in melee range in about 3 turns. Not to say they can't throw fire from where they are.
How big is this train?
It's long. It's pretty damn long.
No, not length. How wide and how high?
30 feet wide.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, and it's pretty tall. It's like basically a train.
Okay.
A very large train. All right. Blimlick says, Blimlick has idea, but it means you must trust Blimlick. Blimlick can help.
Oh, by
You're
this
funny.
point, I'll say, oh, I looked in his mind and I saw some big motherfucker with like gold horns and gold eyes, and he's got antlers like Bambi when he's big.
Oh shit!
Do I
Big
recognize the
Bambi?
description?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Instant overcharged fireball in his face,
No.
sculpted to harm nothing but him.
Don't you hurt Blimlick.
No, Blimlick.
Blimlick's a good boy. Blimlick gets treats because Blimlick's a good boy.
Are you gonna try
Just
to?
like-
Are you gonna try to stop him, guys? What are you gonna try to do?
No.
He turns to fireball Blimlick in the face. Blimlick has idea. Blimlick can help.
Blimlick, what's your idea?
He says,
Speak quickly, little man.
Let Blimnick touch mask. Blimnick has feeling. Blimnick can help.
Blimlick.
All right, you guys gotta make a decision.
I'm gonna go up to Blimlick. I'll be like, Blimlick, do you love Tempest as much as I do?
Tempest gives you blood
Yes.
chips.
Tempest literally makes blood chips because he fucking kills everything.
You gave Blimnik 5 blood chips. Blimnik
Yeah.
loves.
Do you have an
Blimnik,
do
Blimnik
you
loves
have an extra
Tempest.
Tempest?
20 minutes.
Do you have an extra
20 minutes?
do you have an extra holy symbol for Tempest?
Yeah, I can make a
Give it to
temp.
Glimlick. Give it to Glimlick.
All right, I'll give you.
Five
I'll.
blood chips. Buys Tempest 20
Glim-
minutes.
Glimlick, kneel and swear fealty to Tempest.
And I will give you 100 blood chips
100 blood chips. 100 blood
if
chips.
you swear your soul and everything for Tempest for the rest of your life and for
And
everything.
Pepin.
And
I want one.
Pepin.
100 blood chips. Buys Tempest 3 days of Blimnik's undevoted attention.
And Pepin.
servitude.
And with the option of renewal before 3 days is over.
Yes. Standard
Without-
contract. A standard contract.
Standard contract. Okay. I will give him 100 blood chips out of the Blimlick Fund, which is making the Blimlick Fund a lot smaller. But I will give it to him, give him a Tempest thing, and I'll be like, hey guys, he's probably telling the truth, and this is convert number 2.
Blimnik loves Tempest for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Blimnik loves Tempest, however Tempest wants to be loved.
I think you should let him touch the mask.
You know what'll happen if he touches the mask? We all die.
Nah, brah.
Nah, because we've actually come
Dude.
here to help.
Yeah. We're
Yes.
we're actually trying to help this dude over the Baron guys because those are dicks. No one likes those Baron dicks. Actually, no one likes any of them. But this
I
guy is
I draw since I've been here. I know how to do it, and I write up a really quick, like super fast, like because I've been here long enough now to do this. I write up a really quick contract.
Mhm.
That is basically essentially that if I let him touch the mask, that he is for all eternity forbidden from ever harming me.
Blimnik not
And
hurt
tell
you.
him to sign it.
Blimnik just touch mask, just with finger, just the tip. Just tip a finger.
Just tip.
Just a
Come
tip.
on. Just
Sign the
tip.
contract.
And he looks Blimnik looks at you, Pepin. He says, "You have Blimnik's loyalty. What should Blimnik sign?"
Blimlick should sign.
He reaches down and he scribbles his Blimlik name on it.
I let him reach up and touch it with his finger.
Okay.
I don't take it off.
All right. He reaches up and as a tip of his finger, just the tip,
Just the tip.
just the tip, touches the mask.
Then-
Yeah.
Go ahead.
There's a spark, like a kinetic spark. You can feel the energy just kind of ripple through your body a little bit, just like electric shock, as his finger just touches the mask. And he touches it, and Blimnik jumps a little bit as he jumps backwards and he shakes his hand. Ow! 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 He says, "Okay, thank you, Blimnik done."
So what's your idea, Blimblick?
What?
Good. You said you had an idea.
Oh, yeah. What did Blimnik do? What was Blimnik
And I put
thinking?
the contract in my bag.
Oh, yes! Yeah,
By
Blimnik
the way,
remembers.
Grimlick, the contract binds you in any form you may take. Don't forget that.
Technically speaking, you did say the Blimlick's name. So according to lawyer term, that's not actually.
No, like
how it
if he
works.
changes forms,
I did say Blimlik on
he's
purpose, but
he's still bound by it.
so as
Oh, I know devil law.
you look up
I've been here for 200
and you
years.
see the Baelors swooping down out of the sky, crushing out of you towards you, and Blimnik says, "Oh, Blimnik remembers. Blimnik remembers. Look!" And intercepting them in the sky, you see this massive silver beast come charging through, and this huge silver creature tears into, just like smashes in. It's. Let me put the picture on the freaking map. How big is this thing? How big would this thing be? This guy's huge. He rules the skies, and these
Oh,
these
damn.
Baelors should not be in the skies. They've overstepped their bounds for flying. The skies belong to Blightwing, right? And he comes zipping through and just crashes into them, just tackling them out of the sky, just shoving them completely out of the way. And you guys look off to the side as they impact the ground off to the side of the train, and he just lands on them, and you hear the snapping of jaws, and you see sparks and flames as they fight against him. But on this cold wave of energy just pulses over the whole track as you hear their bones and their bodies being torn apart off to the side as the train quickly passes by.
Now, this guy's like the size of like a really, really, really small Dragon Lord?
This guy is not quite as big as as the Dragon Lords that you've seen, but
Like half
what he
equal?
was, because this guy is old, very old.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
yeah. He's a top dog, you know.
He may be in his full form, but not before he was hunched over and everything like this. He would have been comparable.
Oh, nice.
Then
Still not as cool as Cray Cray. Cray Cray was the best one.
you get Blimlick is there with his toothy grin looking at you. Hey, I told you. Blimlick told you.
Yeah, Blimlick.
Fucking beast. I don't want to know why you can do that, but you a beast. Praise Tempest, right?
Praise Tempest. Tempest has 2 days and 23 hours and 45 minutes left.
Does he take psychic damage for praising a god? It's good.
He's taken so much psychic damage already.
Did Blightwing land? Like, is he on the ground?
He's on the ground, basically eating these Baelors.
I lift up on the carpet off of the train and head to him.
Okay. All right. You come up to this massive creature, just very primal, very very basic in its urges, and its thought processes, just tearing into you. As you land, you see his hoof crushed down as the last remaining Baelor is squirming underneath it, striking at him with its sword and its whip. It's not even breaking the surface of his metallic skin.
Is it the one from the roof?
Sure.
As he's making his last dying wax, I just say to him, "You should have done as you were told," and went away.
Yeah, there's a hint of recognition in his eyes as the Baelor looks at you, before Blightwing's maw just crushes down into and takes his head and his basically the whole top half of his torso off of his body.
All right, Operation Don't Fuck with this thing.
You hear the heavy snorting sound of this massive ancient creature, just tearing into this Baelor.
I'm gonna use the mask to try to not control or dominate him, but just to break through to that spark I found before.
Intelligence check.
Fuck.
The primal nature, you see him feeding, and you know that as you reach out, that reach it's like coming close to a dog with its bone. Not the most opportune moment to try to communicate with it.
I'll back
Blightwing
away and
is
leave
fully
him be.
focused on ravaging these creatures.
I'll back away.
Okay.
Keeping my hover very, very respectfully low to the ground.
Yeah. Okay. You rejoin the train. You're able to catch up with it. Yeah, go on.
And on the way back, I asked Sifa if she's alright, because it's kind of been a magically explosive, traumatic experience the last half day.
For your carpet.
Yeah.
You reach down and you touch the fringes of your carpet. And what do you say to it?
I just asked if she's okay.
She says, you hear the whisper of her voice just kind of come through your fingers, and kind of just like echo in your ears a little bit. You hear the voice say,
You owe me a very good vacuum.
Says, she says, truthfully, the change of pace has been welcome.
Yes.
What?
I'm
You've
sorry, the
sentient
last few
carpet?
months have been so boring. But hopefully, we won't go through that again.
Second sentient item in the game.
I'm gonna hump the shit out of that carpet.
Oh, yeah, you will. Make some baby carpets.
All right. So
It-
you guys,
As far as I know,
go
it's
on.
sensient only to the extent of being sentient. It doesn't have like special
As
powers.
far as you know. Yeah, that's what we thought.
Pepin, next
Stay
episode,
the fuck away from my carpet.
Pepin's gonna detect thoughts into the carpet's mind and try to hit on it in its mind. All right. So you guys are traveling across the Way of Bones back towards Dis. You have a new companion in Adis, and he bears with him the Volto mask. You also have more knowledge of a current companion in Blimlick, whose name is frighteningly close to Vimric. And you are on your way to figure out how to break up the Crimson Dance
But he's still our buddy, and we're gonna turn him to the good side.
for just under 3 more days at least.
Hey, he will allow me to renew the contract.
All right, cool. I think that's what we're calling for
Mhm.
tonight, guys.
All right, well, thanks for running. Hey, it was
Yeah.
good playing with you.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
Real fun as always, dude. Thank you.
yep. It's great. Also, it's great. I love being a terrible person. So the standard. All right.
That's pretty
See
funny.
you guys
Oh.
next week, or not sooner.
Oh, in case
Go on.
Hmm.
I don't know how you would want to play it, but in case any of them happen to know, because I think only one of them would recognize. But my actual mask, when the other mask is revealed, it actually has Mistra's symbol, like that is the mask.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, cool.
That is like, I don't know if it's relevant. I figured I would tell. I forgot to describe that because I didn't have the mask on when they first came in. I didn't have his mask on when they first came in.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, have a good night. Catch you next week.
You too.
Same time, same
Yeah, it
place.
was lots of fun. Thanks for inviting me to join you guys.
Absolutely, you're very welcome. All right, have a good night, guys.
Later.